us and his mom. That was a lot of fun. It was a good trip. It was a really good trip. We finished up in Waikiki Beach, and then we're home. We landed at like 10:30 last night. The kids didn't get down until midnight. We were still on Hawaii time.
Sweet.
So old Tricky Dicky Ornberger went out to Ralph's before they closed their doors over there to make sure that I got the ingredients for what I promise will be one of the worst bar cart drinks ever drank on this show.
You brought a 2-gallon jug. How much are we drinking?
We're drinking 2 gallons.
My God.
We were drinking 2 gallons.
What are we drinking? Is it 4th of July themed? Is it America themed? By the way, did Fletch just...
Yeah, Fletch is gone.
He's on the ground.
Yeah, his hand just popped up over the engineering board. This morning has started with calamity. As we were starting the show, Fletch goes, the computers in the engineering room here have shut off. Good. So I hope everybody is good to do the show on their own for a little while. So he's literally on the ground fixing things as we speak.
So on a Bar Cart Wednesday, because this is an abbreviated week, we will be off here on Thursday and Friday, tomorrow and Friday. We will be on over in the afternoon, though, if you want to tune into 101.5 KGB and listen to us there from 3 to 7. So abbreviated week, we're doing Bar Cart Friday on a Wednesday. Of course, it only makes sense. Brought to you by Keg and Bottle. 10 locations all throughout San Diego County, and you are making 2 gallons of...
It's going to be strawberry beer garita.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure... You got Starburst,
strawberry. Okay, so if you ever went through like the powdered drink aisle at the shopping mart, you'll see that Starburst has come out with their own drink mix,
right?
Not unlike Country Time lemonade or a Tang
it's
or
like a hydration
Kool-Aid.
pack.
Yeah, it's like a little hydration pack. So they sell these. And I was going to make a beer garita already. And so I was thinking to myself, let's jazz it up a little bit. Let's go strawberry beer garita. This is going to be awful. It includes Corona, these Starburst flavor packs, along with some lime and tequila. We'll see how this goes.
That doesn't sound that bad. I'm very interested.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. That's why I brought it in. It had nothing to do with it being midnight.
So I too got home late because my daughter Haley needed a ride out to Los Angeles because there's no possible way she could drive herself there.
No, dude,
so
what do you do? LA?
Yeah,
dude. Right. Okay, I guess Alaska or Antarctica next.
No kidding.
Savages?
No kidding. So I got home at about 11:15, and by 11:17, I went, I forgot I have to have items for a drink. Luckily, I had some pieces to make a TikTok drink, one I saw on TikTok. I'm making transfusions from a jug of grape juice.
Oh, wow.
So we'll see. I have no idea.
That idea a lot.
I have no idea.
And then because it was such a late text where things got sorted out, what we're doing here, Fletch is bowing out. He is not going to be making a drink. But Tony Kanja, he's literally bowing out. He's on the ground right now, and he's giving us the finger. Tony Kanja will be making a drink as well. Obviously, owner and operator of Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. And by the way, whether it's going to be at one of their 10 physical locations or online at kegandbottle.com, if you need supplies for a 4th of July or 4th of July weekend, get out to Keg and Bottle. No question about that. Tony will be joining us in the final hour, as he always does, on a bar cart. This time a bar cart Wednesday, usually a bar cart Friday. But like Travis said, like TD said, we're going to be off the next 2 days. So we're doing this ahead of schedule.
We've done bar cart Wednesdays before. They just fall before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So we're not just celebrating 4th of July, guys. We're also celebrating LeBron James. He's done it. He's done it. He's completely taken over an NBA franchise. So the news,
the Lakers are being held hostage by LeBron James.
When they called him King James, At first, it was a cute nickname, and now it's like, oh, reality. He is actually a king. He has a fiefdom that he is in complete control of, just 125 miles north of where we sit right now, where his son was just drafted by the franchise. He signed a team-friendly maximum contract with a no trade clause and a player option for $104 million over the next 2 years. I'm guessing pretty soon here his wife Savannah will begin her role as chief executive officer or something with the group. Or
when do they erect the LeBron statue?
It will be during the 2024-2025 NBA season. Good. TD, obviously. Yeah. And Bronny's will be in the 25-26 season right next to him. It's a preemptive statue. They know he's going to be great as well.
Laker great.
Okay, so
they should retire his number.
Probably will. They should probably retire it right next to all of the Taylor Swift banners hanging in Staples or Crypto.com Arena.
What number is Bronny going to wear? Do we know?
We don't know yet. Actually, I don't know. Maybe that's already
maybe number 9. Who's one better than Kobe?
Yeah. How many NBA championships are going to win together? Probably more than the Lakers have won in total. So by the time they finish up, my guess is they'll have 34 championships for the Lakers.
Yep.
Listen, let's react real quick to this information that we knew was coming. He got the head coach he and what LeBron wanted was his son to be drafted and obviously stay a Laker until he retires. And he's going to do it on short-term deals. I mean, who knows if he retires after 2 seasons? You know he's going to get every dollar's worth of that guaranteed contract. He could string this along for a couple more years, especially if Bronny's developing well, if, the course corrects and they, I don't know, make it to a final or, dare I say, win a championship with this iteration of the Lakers. Anthony Davis is still a young talent. I mean, you could see it.
But do they even have to win a championship? Do they even have to get to the finals with LeBron here running the show? I don't feel like they do.
No, the answer is they definitely do not. They definitely do not. They can obviously, well, the Lakers can print money and they know that, and that's the reason why they've completely sacrificed the franchise to LeBron James. So there's no concern there about people buying tickets, especially now seeing the first father-son duo play on the same court in the NBA. To my knowledge, I don't know if there's ever been a father and son play on the same team in the NBA prior to this.
Never been a father and son play in the NBA at the same time ever.
So there you have it. I mean, they're going to sell out that arena every single time LeBron and his son potentially could share the court together.
Now, I brought this up a couple days ago, Rich. I'm curious what you think about it. Like, what are the chances the Lakers are just desperate and they're kind of punting on actually winning over the next few years, but they're desperate to get another retirement tour of an all-time great NBA player like they had with Kobe, where they went to every arena. They had huge ratings that year because it was Kobe Bryant's final time playing in every city. And they just want to make sure LeBron's in a Lakers jersey when that happens, even though he won't have the career Laker legacy that Kobe Bryant had.
Well, of course they want that. I mean, they're bending over backwards literally to have that happen. I mean, so none of this is surprising, but it is amazing to watch a entire NBA franchise drop to their knees and grovel at the throne of LeBron James, because that's exactly what's happening right now. And so when you say King James, you mean it these days. We'll get back to that. We have some nauseating sound to play from Bronny James's introductory press conference. We'll probably play those clips a couple of times throughout the show because it's impressive how much everybody's denying that the Emperor is wearing clothes or not. It's absolutely fascinating. It is like a social experiment happening in LA. Meanwhile, here in San Diego, gosh, like, I mean, how does this keep happening?
You should have stayed in Hawaii, you jerk. They were so good.
It was so good.
Yeah, look, it must be me.
Yeah. Look. I promised myself I wasn't going to get on the stupid roller coaster, and I was on the roller coaster. I was clickety clacking it up to the tippity top. And then I thought, they're going to win. They're going to win this, at least one game here, or first game in Texas. They did not. Now, in the grand scheme of things, one game, there's still 3 games over 500. They could still win the series. It's not like all hope is lost. But the problem is the past 2 losses, there's 0 offense.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Sunday there was offense. They just never scored. They just put people on base and left them there every single inning.
Yeah, yesterday, 29 batters for the Padres faced Rangers pitching. That's 2 more than the minimum.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the Padres got 2 hits. They had 2 total bases in the game.
Yeah,
they didn't have any walks.
Cool.
They didn't get none even strikeouts where like the ball hits the ground and they can run to first base.
You know what's
Nobody even leaned into a pitch.
No, not once.
We experience this a lot, like where we get on the road certain mornings, and we're on the road early in the morning, and sometimes unnecessarily it feels like there's a lot of extra cars on the road, and we're like, what's going on? And then sometimes it's just free sailing, and you're almost like, are we back in COVID? Like, why? Like, and we'll have conversations with each other. We'll be like, why was it so easy to get to work today? And, that's what it feels like with the Padres. It feels like sometimes it's crowded out there on the base paths, and there's so many guys getting on, getting over, getting in. You're like, this is what this offense is destined to do the rest of the season. You get used to looking at it over a 2-game stretch like they had to start the Boston Red Sox series. And then they go to Texas, or on their way out the door in Boston, and then they go to Texas. Those last 2 games have been absolutely dreadful. And you're like, well, no. Like, we're back to exactly where we were. So which is it? And the question is, it's both. And it's been both the whole year. And I wouldn't get your bee in a bonnet over it. The Padres are telling us who they are, and they have been all season long, a 500 baseball team.
All right. It's time for halftime, royalty-free edition. we have not created an open for halftime, but hey, Rich, what do you got for us?
Thanks, TD. What I got for you is Bronny James was announced by your Los Angeles Lakers.
Woo!
Yeah. Well, actually, Bronny James and Dalton Connect. That's the funny thing about this. Dalton Connect, like one of the best players in the SEC, was drafted in the first round by the Los Angeles Lakers. Nobody's talking about him.
So Dalton Connect, just not to interrupt, but doesn't that sound like a football player name?
A little bit.
Like way more than a basketball player name.
You know what
Sounds
it
like
sounds
a tight
like?
end out of like Iowa.
It sounds like a phone plan you'd get after you join AARP. Yeah.
Dalton Connect.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. Or it's like one of those off the grid ones.
Yeah, right.
Like with Dalton Connect, when you're in your bunker, you can be sure that you and your other fellow Americans can talk to each other.
Right. No one will be able to trace your calls as long as you stay under 60 seconds.
So Dalton Connect, 17th overall pick by the Los Angeles Lakers. He got announced yesterday, introduced to the press, as did Bronny James, the 55th overall pick of the NBA draft. We'll get to some of the sound out of that press conference later on, JJ Redick had a lot to say. Bronny James obviously had a lot to say. Dalton was there. Also, LeBron James, if you missed it, signed a max deal, 2 years, $104 million with the Los Angeles Lakers. So he'll remain in LA. No trade clause on that contract. Also with the player option. Moving on to the Padres, they get steamrolled 7-0. 7-0 to the Texas Rangers. Like we just mentioned, 29 batters faced Texas pitchers. That's not good. If you've ever watched baseball, you know that's not good. That's bad. Unless you win 2-0 on 2 homers, but
that's 2 away from a perfect game. For the Rangers.
Yeah, you can make that argument, and that's a fine argument to make.
I don't like your attitude here this morning.
Sorry. The computer is fixed, so that's good.
Good.
Hey,
Good.
Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark got announced as all-stars in the WNBA. Angel Reese has made a bit of a star of herself this season. What's interesting is during her press conference when this was all announced, she had a tearful reaction. Let me ask this question. Has any of the, the glimmer of interest waned over the past couple months since Caitlin Clark got drafted by the Indiana Fever? Or would you say you're equally interested as interested as you were when she was drafted to the Fever?
I am far less interested. The games that when Caitlin Clark was in college, the games were interesting. The games now are not interesting to me. So it's just that's not anything against women's basketball or the WNBA. It's just not a fun watch for me. So I'm kind of out.
A lot of things have gotten me to the TV this year, like Perfect Match on Netflix, which is fantastic, by the way.
Oilers girl.
The Oilers girl got me to the TV. I watched the entirety of Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final this year. It was awesome. WNBA has failed to do so yet, and it's not from a lack of trying. I've jumped on because everyone's talking about it. I feel like I need to. I've watched some games. Hasn't kept me around.
Well,
Sorry.
The WNBA, well, at least I tuned in at the beginning of the season to watch Caitlin Clark to see if the magic carried over. And if it did or it didn't light me up like it did towards the end of that run.
Yeah.
Where it was exciting to see someone, oh my gosh, they're breaking records. They're going to be the all-time greatest ever to hit the court here. And it just didn't fire me up.
No, yeah, same here. Look, my interest, it's hard for interest that's not really there to wane very much. Like, here's the reality of the situation. I was as interested in it as I would say I'm as interested in, actually, no, I'm more interested in seeing what Bronny James looks like with the Lakers, because in my mind, it is a bigger story, even though he's not as good of a player comparatively to the league he's entering as Caitlin Clark was to hers. It's the Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, I watch Lakers basketball because I like watching basketball, so I'll turn on Lakers games all the time. I've literally watched one WNBA game for long enough that I can say I actually watched a WNBA game. Mm-hmm. It was a Caitlin Clark game. It was early in the season. I don't even really remember who she played against. And since then, it's only been highlights. Like you just said, Fletch, I don't really like the sport. And don't get me wrong, I've tried. I sat down and I watched my first ever women's basketball game, frankly, outside of like the high school level where I'm forced to go support a niece or something like that. And it was when Caitlin Clark was in the Final Four. And then I watched the NCAA championships between Iowa and South Carolina. I enjoyed neither of those games. I did not enjoy the WNBA game, so I stopped watching. I cannot force myself to watch a product, even if it is one that's becoming more popular, if I don't like it. And I do not like it.
Guys, at the same time, I think we can acknowledge that that's fair for people to have that opinion, and we're not alone with that. We know that. But we can also say, 20,000 people showed up to the Fever Aces game in Las Vegas last night. That's a pretty cool feat that they were able to get that done.
Yeah.
And like in Las Vegas, that's a different atmosphere. We get it. The Aces have had a lot of success over the last couple of years. We get it. But a lot of that's Caitlin Clark, and she deserves her flowers. She really does. It's just not flowers that I'm necessarily going to be giving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for her. I'm happy for the WNBA. I like the fact that more eyeballs are being put on something. It's just as much as I don't like pickles.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just not for me.
How about soccer?
I don't like pickles. I mean, that's
The Cup of America.
Listen, so Cup of America, I root for the American team. And am I watching? No. Am I looking at highlights? Yeah. America's out. It could be over now. That's just ends it for me.
Richie, during his halftime yesterday, he sang a little song about the Copa America.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
At the Copa America.
The Copacabana.
Turns out that's not the same.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
As it turns out, it is definitely not the same. You know what? The NBA may never be the same again after what the Lakers just pulled off, or I should say specifically what LeBron James just pulled off. We're going to play for you some of the sound from Bronny James' introductory press conference, or I should say the rookie class intro press. That's not what happened, though. Did Dalton Connect even show up?
I don't know.
Is he witness protection? Could somebody get a pulse check on Dalton? Anyways, we're not going to play any Dalton Connect sound, but we will play some Bronny sound on the other side. It's Big Rich, TD, and Fletch.
Keep up with San Diego sports. 760 anytime, anywhere. Whether you're stepping out of the car or settling at home, just ask your Google or Alexa smart speaker to play AM 760 or stream it live through the iHeart Radio app. Did I mention that app is free? It's never been easier to stay connected to your favorite shows like Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. San Diego Sports 760 were more than great sports. Ow!
This update is presented by the Jim Trail Real Estate Team. We will begin with the Padres, who dropped game one of the Rangers 7-0. Dylan Cease had a rough outing on the mound, and the Padres could muster just 2 hits in the loss. 2 more against the Rangers today and mañana before the Padres come back home for a 3-game set with the D-backs. In the NBA this morning, Lakers LeBron James agreeing to a 2-year, $104 million deal. This coming a week after his son was drafted to the Lakers with the 55th overall pick in the NBA draft. And in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, both making the All-Star game in their rookie seasons. Would you like to know what your home would sell for today? Get a simple text message with your home's value by texting your address from 855-600-6000. You'll get no phone call, just a text. Jim Petrell has the buyer. Simply text your address to 855-600-6000. Hey,
I was waiting for it. Sorry, I was making my way back to the mic, setting up here on a Bar Cart Wednesday. Of course we are. It's a Bar Cart Wednesday brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County. It's also one up in Santa Barbara, 1 out in Chicago, soon to be 2 out in Chicago. In case you're out that way and you're trying to get ready for this 4th of July weekend, there's no better place than Keg and Bottle. Also, Rolling Stones. We have one more pair of tickets to the Rolling Stones. The Rolling freaking Stones at SoFi Stadium, July 10th. Tickets and info, Ticketmaster.com. Or if you would like to win those, keep listening because we're going to tell you how. Do you feel like we should do some keywords for this today?
yeah,
Like a
Mick
string of words?
and Jagger
But people would know that one.
and Roll and Ing.
Roll, the words roll and ing.
Yeah, how about moss? Because moss grows on a Rolling Stone.
Moss does not grow on a Rolling Stone.
Right.
Yeah, moss does not grow on a Rolling Stone. But we'll come up with something, and it's gonna be good. So don't go anywhere because you're gonna need to listen to know how to unlock those Rolling Stone tickets.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Woo. Man, Richie back.
Yeah.
Been gone a few days, and he's full Hawaii. He's golden brown, tan all over.
Yeah.
Jan all over.
Wait, hang on a second. Look at this. Look at my stomach.
Well, look at you. You saw some sun,
A
buddy.
little pink.
Yeah.
I look like a roasted pig.
Yeah. A little lobstery. It's fine. We can't talk about lobsters. We got in trouble yesterday.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, lobsters are delicious.
we got yelled at for talking too much Red Lobster.
Oh yeah, someone on the talkback mic was like, "Whoa, wish you guys would talk a little sports instead of lobsters."
He said I didn't think the show could get any worse, and we thought, look at us. We did it.
Breaking new ground on a daily basis. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. Okay, so speaking of breaking new ground, we never thought we would see it, but if there was anybody who could possibly pull it off, it would be LeBron James. He's done so much for the NBA. Now it's the NBA's turn to do for LeBron James. And what do I mean by that? How about drafting his son? Well, that happened earlier in the week, last week. Then this week, he had the the Lakers had the introductory press conference for LeBron James Jr. and for Dalton Connect, where I don't know if anybody heard anything from Dalton Connect because the only clips that went viral were about Bronny James. So let's start with JJ Redick. Right after Bronny James starts thanking the Laker organization for giving him the opportunity to play for the Lakers, JJ interrupted him and said this. Do you guys believe a word of that?
I mean, his dad couldn't have said it better himself. So he just wrote it for JJ. look, what else are you going to say? I mean, I think he said it perfectly. I think that's how you have to set this up. You're trying to save face a little bit because everyone is looking at this as a bit of a joke. There are 3 guys here in San Diego right now are calling this out as a bit of a joke, a marketing campaign, a PR stunt, a money-making opportunity for the Lakers. So, yeah, JJ Redick's going to get up there and go, are you kidding me? Of course, this is player development 101 right here.
TD, I can't help but kind of feel bad for Bronny. Like, because he's sitting there on the stage right next to this, understanding, I believe, full well what the 3 of us are understanding. And he's just going to take it? Like,
You're going to take it?
Don't finish it. Don't you finish that movie quote. Don't you do it.
You're going to take that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Richard?
Yeah. Listen. Redick. So here's the reality of the situation. That commentary right there, it reminded me, I realize now what it reminds me of. It reminds me of when a hostage is at gunpoint and they're saying, I hate America. You know, like it is the land of the infidel. Like, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like when somebody's captured and then they're forced to read or say things that they don't actually mean, like, or talk nicely about their captors. Like, we have been treated very well since becoming imprisoned by these hostile, gunmen.
A little bit.
That's what this sounds like. It sounds like JJ Redick. Now, don't get me wrong. Nobody's forcing him to take tens of millions of dollars to be one of the biggest names in coaching now in the sports world. I mean, he did that willingly. But they are forcing him to draft Bronny James. Like that 100%. He was forced to do this by LeBron James and ipso facto the Lakers. So when he speaks, I don't hear his voice. I hear LeBron's voice or Rich Paul, Clutch Agency's lead agent's voice.
Look, if Bob Iger from Disney, the head of Disney, had to try to save a financial disaster that Disney made, he's not going to go up and say, yeah, that was a mistake, because the shareholders would be out. Yeah. So the fans would be out here in the Lakers if JJ Redick stood up there and he's like, yeah, he is lucky. He's got a good dad, is all I'm saying. I mean, the people would be out. They'd be so out. So you have to get up there and, yeah, you have to say, look, man, we can't wait. We can't wait. And you know what? Maybe there is a bit of truth to it. Maybe there's a bit of hope of, hey, we can develop this kid. It just, at the moment, as fans sitting here looking at this, it don't look like it. What was his average at USC?
4.8 points.
4.8 points.
Yeah, he was like the 13th best player on USC.
By the way, the leading scorer with USC, an all-conference player named Boogie something or other, was available to be drafted at 55. I mean, so you're like, you went to the USC games. We know, we remember, like Rob Pelinka, the acting president of basketball operations and the general manager to the Los Angeles Lakers, went to those games and went, not that guy. Yeah. Not the guy who's scoring all the points.
Can the guy in front step aside to this? I want to see the guy who's 6'1" behind him.
I want to see the guy who's 6'1", but he's merely 3'5" tall because he's sitting on a chair over there because he's not getting court time because he's a liability on defense. That's the guy we want.
So we know that Bronny is going to get an opportunity to play just so they can make the history, right? Just so the Lakers can make the history of having a father-son duo on the court at the same time. But is he going to play more than one more game? Like, is Bronny going to play often?
My guess is yeah.
He ain't good enough.
My guess is he's going to see a lot of court time, a lot more court time than your average 55th overall
that
pick.
JJ Redick soundbite, by the way, I think a couple of years ago, and I could be found in misinformation this, but gaslighting was the word of the year a couple years ago. You guys remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's what that is. So all you boomers who don't know what that word means, it was what JJ Redick just said.
We're not crazy. You're crazy for not thinking that the guy we drafted is great at basketball, you idiots.
Exactly right. And in Fletch, if you don't think that we are going to have two James jerseys jammed down our throat game after game, every opportunity they can, they're going to throw him in there.
I mean, it's not like I watched a ton of NBA this year. I'm not watching it next year neither.
Well, so if you're not watching the NBA,
9 more Sundays, by the way.
That's
we're
right.
9 more
9
Sundays.
more
more
Sundays
Sundays.
away.
We're 63 days?
63 days away. We got okay, guys. I
Golly.
talked to
Striking
JR Tolver yesterday, and it got me really hyped about everything. But we are 8 more Saturdays away from college football, 9 more Sundays away from NFL football. And guess what? There's not in football. Bronny James and LeBron James.
Well, I was gonna say, if you don't think you're going to see a lot of Bronny James, you do have Twitter, right?
Oh,
You
yeah.
still have
Oh, yeah.
X.com. Yeah, because you're gonna see a lot of this. Here was a clip that went viral. Bronny James responding to a reporter, also lying to everybody.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay.
Wait, that's
Would we like to rewind the tape real
yeah,
quick?
yeah. I mean, all you gotta do is rewind it about a second and a half.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You guys never talked about that.
What's your name again?
All.
What's his name again? One more
It's
time.
LeBron James Jr.
Oh.
LeBron James Jr. and his dad never, not once, had a conversation
No.
about Bronny playing for the Lakers. Okay, how
He
about this?
didn't even know his dad played basketball.
JJ Redick also, when he had his introductory press conference last week with the Lakers, also said that he and LeBron never spoke about him being the head coach to the Lakers.
Wait, does JJ Redick do something off the court with LeBron James?
They have a podcast
Oh,
together. Yeah, they're
snap.
podcast partners.
Well, yeah, but they only talk on air.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
They would never, ever
No.
have a conversation
No.
about him coaching the team that his podcast partner works for. And everybody's supposed to believe that. Look, what this smacks of is the WWE. Is it real? Yeah, it's real, meaning these are real people and they are really saying real words, but all of those words are written down for them. Like,
yeah.
these are real wrestlers and they are really wrestling, but they are wrestling in predetermined patterns. That clothesline is pantomimed. That pile driver was scripted. The promo that John Cena just cut was written for him, or he worked out some of the details himself, just like what we're watching with the Los Angeles Lakers. This is scripted, and it's weird that everybody is just sort of placating this and playing along with it. Not a single reporter asked a hard-hitting question.
Well, they were probably told they can't. So just those questions also scripted. I mean, they're probably not handed out, but I'm sure there are parameters that you have to stay in because once again, this is a PR campaign. This is scripted to the point of they have to make this look good. They have to put lipstick on the pig. They have to polish up this turd.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah, buddy.
You played in the NFL.
Oh yeah.
If
Once former
well,
NFL
you were
player.
on the New England Patriots, just say,
Okay,
and
sure.
Tom Brady, who I would put equal footing him and LeBron James in their respective sports, had a son who was in college at, I don't know, like North Dakota somewhere, right? And he decided that, okay, well, my son, pretty good slot receiver, right? He averaged like a catch a game and had like 2 touchdowns on the year. He's going to be our new slot receiver. Julian, step aside. How would the reaction be in that locker room?
Boy, it wouldn't go well. I mean, and that's the reality that A, LeBron James is going to have to deal with, and B, and maybe more importantly, Bronny James is going to have to deal with. Because LeBron James, he'll weather the storm. He's been in this business a long time, and Bronny obviously has seen a lot of it. I don't think he's had the up-close view that he's obviously getting now, and maybe he'll never get the full view of the picture because he'll be protected in some ways by his dad. But this is going to get ugly at a certain point. There's going to be a player or players who are going to point out that the Emperor actually isn't wearing clothes, and it may not even be like a player on his team. It could be an opponent where Bronny James is on the court and they don't care if LeBron James likes them or not, and they're gonna point out to Bronny, hey, you're only here because of that guy over there, and I'm about to make this the worst day of your life.
Yeah.
And that's when this gets ugly. And who knows? I mean, maybe he gets a little bit of the Caitlin Clark treatment by his teammates and by opponents on the court when he does see court time. It's going to get real interesting, this storyline. I'm curious how protected Bronny James can be and how long this charade can actually last.
You know what I actually would like to see is we're proved all wrong. And Bronny just turns it on, all of a sudden flips a switch, and he's fantastic. And we get to see LeBron James Jr. be LeBron James for the next 20 years.
If I could just do it, if I could see it,
Right.
if only I could believe it, and I can do it. Oh, I believe I can fly. Oh,
I believe I can touch the sky.
I think about it every night and day. I bet you it's going to work out just like that.
Yeah.
Space Jam 3, A New Hope with Bronny James coming to theaters next fall.
Out.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
We got that.
I can't wait. On a Bar Cart Wednesday.
Bar Cart Wednesday, brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego.
Tony Condra was on TV this morning.
Was he really?
Yeah, on CBS 8.
What was he doing?
Some anti-crime thing. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, good call, Tony.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call. Yeah.
Only you can take a bite out of crime.
That's right. And prevent forest fires.
That's right.
Right.
Coming up next, one thing you're not going to see at the Home Run Derby this year, and we're all pissed. That's next. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, and
I love that guy.
and that's a talkback on the talkback mic.
That was Andrew, who we're going to see later tonight at the Mission Bay Beach Club, which I'm pumped about.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah. So, look, we do the afternoon drive show on 101.5 KGB, San Diego's classic rock. We're on from 3 to 7 every day. We've been inviting listeners to come out and party with us for our 3rd of July fireworks spectacular tonight on Mission Bay.
We got live fireworks in the studio.
Yeah, that right there was called a kitty whistler. That one, yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah, that's a kitty whistler. No, look, we read about that firework in an editorial.
That's right. That's right.
That's
right. She also shows up at Oilers games.
But pumped to see everybody. The guest list number, like we were told to get 50 people out there. We got exactly 69 people coming, which is great.
Yeah, so 19 more than we were supposed to, but a good number for this show.
Right.
Fitting number. A tribute, really.
How did we get an odd number?
Because some people are bringing 5, some people are bringing 4, some people bringing 2.
Oh.
Some people bringing 3.
Some people are going solo.
Yes.
Solo. Anyways, we'll be out there, the 3 of us and 69 strong, watching the 3rd of July fireworks display. Can't wait. Going to be in Mission Bay. I believe the fireworks go off around 9.
Right at
9.
Yeah.
Right at 9 o'clock.
We're going to be there at 7.
We're going to be there at 7. We're going to be partying. Our VIP seating section, by the way, is posted up right next to the bar.
Ooh, we got some insight on it yesterday, Richie.
Yeah.
So a bunch of our promo team went out and checked out the area, and then Dominic Giamacarena came in and talked to us. The bar is an Airstream trailer,
right?
That is pimped out and modernized to be like a bar. And then inside the VIP area, there's going to be a spot for you to purchase like canned cocktails and drinks and beers.
Bar, hang on, keep talking. I'm going to get us a drink
from 7 to 8 o'clock. So if you are planning on coming to this tonight, from 7 to 8 o'clock, if you're on the VIP list, free appetizers.
Okay.
And they'll be walking around with them. And then
is that what they're doing? Oh, we're passing out beers here on a Bar Cart Wednesday. Yeah.
Those are Hawaii beers. No, those are Coronado Brewing Company beers.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
And then from 8 to 9, we drink. And then from 9 to 9:30, we watch fireworks. Synced up to the music from 101.5 KGB.
Sweet.
You son of a...
What, man? What? Come on.
I'm not drinking it.
Crack it open up. Bar Cart Wednesday.
This is a Bar Cart Wednesday.
You guys get fun salty crew beers and I get this?
Wait, what is
That's
it?
your favorite.
It's your favorite Bud Light.
Aren't you? It's good.
Guys, it is crispy cold.
Mm.
Yeah.
God, that's good.
Shane Gillis drinks it, so it must be kind of cool.
Get yourself.
Squirted on me.
Well, tell you what.
Yeah, that's what happens.
That's right there. That's right there on brand.
Come on.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's some more salted crew if you need one, buddy.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'm so glad to be with you guys. This is so much more relaxing than what I was doing.
Right.
When you're on vacation, it is not fun.
You need a vacation from the vacation.
Oh my gosh. We took an 8-year-old and a 5-year-old to Hawaii, and you would think like, so what'd you do? Did you like lay by the pool? No. I was in kid pea soup the entire time. It was me in the lagoon with the kids, and my wife and one of our buddies' friends' mom they're the ones suntanning. I was an aquatic jungle gym for the entire trip.
Fantastic.
Did you guys go snorkeling?
We did do a little snorkeling. That was very
cool. The kids
cool.
like it. They did the full face mask, right?
Yeah. So Ty, our 9-year-old, he just turned 9. He was wearing the full face snorkel mask, and we went on the reefs over in Waimea Bay on the North Shore of Oahu, and you could see all sorts of fish. It was crazy.
See some turtles?
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
You go down a couple of beaches from where we were at Waimea Bay, and there's like a beach famous for the turtles just coming up and eating the algae, the kelp off the rocks.
No way.
And so I have pictures, videos of these giant turtles, and then they look at you and they're just like, yeah, there's a lot of folks here, so I'm just going to hop back in the water. And then they pop out like 50 feet down the beach.
Did you get some like random street cart poke?
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, shrimp trucks. Those are really popular. The poke, I went to a restaurant for it, but shrimp trucks everywhere.
You know, TD, true quote from this week, and I don't know which station it was on, but true quote from TD. I would rather go to Arkansas to antique and catfish than go on a Hawaiian vacation.
Is that? Wait,
that's accurate.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
I would rather drive. Sorry, I misspoke. I would rather drive to Arkansas to go antiquing and catfishing.
Yeah, actually, it was close to accurate. I didn't say Hawaiian vacation. I said then go to Mexico.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
similar.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but hang on.
When you were talking about going to Cabo, and I said, I don't know, man. I don't even have a passport.
Like the catfishing almost makes sense to me because like you kind of look like a guy who would be into catfishing.
Okay.
And I don't mean like going online and like
not noodling. Yeah.
yeah, or convincing people that you're like a hot 27-year-old girl and then showing up and be like, no, it's actually me, Travis Dale.
I'm not doing that again. I learned my lesson.
But like actually going and catching catfish. But antiquing, I'm gonna need an explainer.
I just thought it'd be cool. There's probably some cool antique stores out there. If you drive across the country, there's weird little shacks that just sell antiques and they're full of weird stuff. It's cool. You know, you want to buy some old knob and tube wiring or something weird, or a old Texaco sign.
I used to watch a show and I forget the name of it, but it was two guys and they would show up to like an old timer's barn in the middle of America.
Yeah. It was,
and they would just like pull stuff out and they'd be like, hey, can we take this? And then they'd haggle with the dude on television. They'd be like, we'll give you 50. And then he'll be like, man, you're gonna need 75 for that one.
American Pickers.
American Pickers. That's the name of the show. Dude.
It's been on for like 14 seasons now.
1,000%. If you start going state to state antiquing, please film yourself doing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. No problem.
Very good.
I would probably be like the fat bearded guy, Frank, though. Not that sits in the passenger seat.
Yeah, he's just smoking like a cigarette, like, listen, I don't have the lungs for this anymore. If you need me for any of the negotiations, call my cell.
By the way, Frank's go-to were toys.
Oh,
if you remember, it was all about old toys. Yeah. Not that I ever watched this show.
Yeah, of course.
Or still watch it.
I always thought that was about corn.
American Pickers?
Yeah, like they were picking corn.
You never watched American Pickers ever in your life?
Shocker, I haven't.
One episode. It was actually a pretty good show. Hey, by the
Still
way,
on.
Shohei Ohtani not going to be in the home run derby.
I forgot we talked about that.
Listen.
Yeah, but he's citing it's due to like his injuries that he's had, and he's hitting home runs in games.
Yeah. Look,
lame.
It's
just say you don't want to do it.
Maybe he's got some money on it.
He's going to be, by the way, potentially a MVP. And he will not have played a real season because he's also a designated hitter this entire year for the Dodgers.
Which crazy. People are feeling pretty yucky about that. Yeah. But the numbers don't lie. Like, I think he probably has been MVP to this point.
Oh, he's tearing the cover off the baseball.
It's like him or Jerks and Profar.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, actually, it's crazy that you could say Ohtani and Profar in the same sentence and talking about their play, and it makes perfect sense. I mean, Jerks and Profar. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, keep it up, buddy, because it's been a lot of fun watching him this season. But
except the past two games.
Yeah, right.
Whatever you did, those two.
We're just going to hit backspace on those two games, and we're just going to hope it's better tonight. First pitch at 5.
Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, well, maybe instead of them hovering around 500, they hover 3 games over 500.
That's good.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. We'd be fine with that. All right, so check it out. Coming up next, as we do on Wednesdays, we have Red Pill, Blue Pill, our morning monologues, of course. Also, if you missed the Lakers sound, Bronny James has spoken out for the first time as a Los Angeles Laker. We'll play that for you. Also, his new head coach defending him. The reason why he was drafted. All that coming up next. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch.
This, yeah, he didn't wrap it, but it's fine. It's fine. We are holding in our hands all the way from the Hawaiian Islands a genuine dashboard solar hula doll. How about this?
They really dance.
Well, look, I can shake her right in the box here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
look at her.
wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
TD, you got the hot girl?
What? Yeah, of course I did. Come on. You know,
I got
you
the
know
hot
what
guy.
I get. This is actually perfect. I love everything
this is
about
awesome.
this.
It's going in the Tacoma.
Yeah, this is going right in that GMC, baby.
Yeah, that you guys. When I saw these immediately, I was like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
I must get these for TD and Fletch." And it definitely wasn't an airport purchase.
Was it purchased here in San Diego?
It was bought stateside, continental United States. No, what actually the funny thing is, I had to. And you're welcome, because I put a lot of thought into it. We needed to spend $10 more to get a free gift.
So these were $4.99 each
I don't know.
plus tax.
Maybe they were $20. But either way.
Thank you, Rich.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
that is perfect.
Yeah.
It's going right up on that dashboard.
It's so funny. I literally, I was given the mission, like, you need to go downstairs and spend $25 at the ABC store. I was like, why do I need to do that? And she was like, well, because if we spend $25 more, we'll get a free gift. And your son will not stop harassing me about this. I'm like, okay, all right.
If we spend $25, we will get a $7 gift.
We literally got a $14 towel, a beach towel, which, by the way, we wrapped wet clothing in and stained everything in one of our suitcases. Anyways, so I go down to the ABC store with a pile of receipts with $25 I have to spend. I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to get the fellas something. And so I got you guys the surfer and the chick that you can put on the dashboard.
God, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So anyways.
Now, do you put it facing you on the dashboard or facing the world?
Oh, always facing
you.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a show for you, buddy.
That's right.
Maka is Hawaii's way.
Coach Christmas on it.
So, so if you missed it earlier in the show, we played the sound of Bronny James' introductory press conference.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have that sound again.
No, it's okay.
I'll be honest. Computer's not working.
Oh,
yeah, we're really struggling over here from an engineering standpoint.
Which fine.
We called in a complaint ticket, and you know what we heard back? Yeah. Nothing that can be done.
Yeah. They don't run updates on that anymore.
You're gonna have to call National. It's one of my favorite things to do is when we have issues is speak to our lead engineer, John, in this building. He is one of my favorite human beings. And if you're listening, John, you know this, because every time I have an opportunity to talk to him, I try to keep him as long as I can. And then he has like a timer that goes off in his head. He's like, all right, that's about as long as I want to talk to this gentleman. And he'll just
walks away.
He'll just walk away from it. And he'll usually leave with a line like this, like, well, see you later.
No, I don't know if you get this complaint from your wives, Rich, Fletch, but my wife will complain with, hey, you got to stop saying yes to everything. Engineer John, that's a lesson on how to say no.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Like he knows when to say no.
Oh, yeah.
And that's every time until you have to say yes.
He knows his nose.
Exactly.
It's awesome. So Bronny James, he gets drafted by the Lakers 55th overall.
He says yes.
He says yes. The Lakers said yes. They said yes to drafting LeBron James's kid. And that's honestly, that's what should be on the back of his jersey. LeBron James's kid. That is the only reason why he was drafted. That's the only reason why he's there. That's the only reason why anybody is willing to pretend that a 55th overall pick is worthy of this kind of attention. It's because of LeBron James. Look, I mean, there's no secrets here. But if you listen to what JJ Redick said at his introductory press conference, it's as if they drafted the next Giannis, the next Stephen Curry, the next Klay Thompson, the next Michael Jordan. Listen to this glowing speech about, mind you, a second-round draft pick. I mean, so good we needed to hear it twice. I mean, it really,
well, I wanted to sink in.
it's really amazing. Don't get me wrong. I realize that every organization is going to pretend to a greater or lesser extent that what the decisions they're making with the organization are the best possible decisions, because why wouldn't they? I mean, what sense would it make if JJ Redick went out there and went, to be perfectly honest with you, this is the most glaring case of nepotism I've ever witnessed. This gentleman here sitting to my right does not deserve the draft position that he received. And the only reason why he is going to be taken by any team was going to be because of his father. Next question. I mean, A,
Right.
he'd lose his job. B, I mean, he would probably be criticized and castigated by the same media who knows that everything he just said is a complete lie.
Castigated, is that when you
No, that's castrated.
Castigated
is just
remove them.
like
I thought it was when you wanted to be able to sing high notes.
It's being punished by the very media who knows he's lying. I mean, it's just so silly. It's just an act.
If he lost his job, is his money guaranteed? $8 million a year for the next 4 years?
No, because they could probably win a case against him for defaming the organization.
Because I feel like that would almost be best case scenario. Now you wouldn't be able to do a podcast with your best bud anymore.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like Gruden, when he lost his job, he ended up getting paid a significant amount of money because of the buyout. Like Mark Davis slid him a check. I can't remember exactly how it went, but he ended up walking away with some cash.
Oh yeah.
He was appealing it, and that had been going on for some time. And I think it was just day before yesterday. The NFL said, "Yeah, nah, sorry."
I don't know that the two have anything to do with each other, but I'm sure. Say Redick did go out there and talk a bunch of crap about the Lakers in this draft pick. He was like, "Yeah, my hands were really tied, and I was forced to pick Bronny James." Don't you think the Lakers would have to probably pay him a little bit when they fired him?
Maybe, but it would be career suicide. He would never coach probably again.
Yeah, but one of the networks would be like, "Oh, this dude speaks the truth."
Well, he already had a network job. And I mean, here's the reality of the situation. Everybody knew how JJ was going to handle this. Everybody knew what the Lakers were going to do. And that's the reason why it does feel a lot like just WWE. It just feels like it's scripted. It's all written. It's bizarre that members of the media, the most truth I've heard anybody speak about this in the national or local news covering the Lakers is Petros Papadakis. He has been outspoken with how ridiculous all of this has been. He works with 570 in LA. He's been on this show before. He's a friend of the show. He's a buddy of mine. He's a really great guy. But beside that, he's not really a Lakers supporter. And that's what it feels like. The level of ball washing and the level of like shoe shining that goes on when it comes to LeBron James and the Lakers. It's like everybody's kowtowing and everybody's afraid to say the truth. But the truth is the emperor has no clothes. We know exactly how all these pieces fell into place. JJ getting his job in the first place, Bronny James being drafted by the Lakers. But it's weird. Like we're all just sort of like acting like this is normal. Like this is what was almost predestined to happen.
LeBron James and the Lakers right now are setting themselves up to make as much money as possible. This is not being set up to bring as many championships as they can to Los Angeles. That's just the cold, hard truth of the matter. This is to cement a legacy with LeBron James. It's the first time ever in the history of the NBA that father-son duo, they're going to be playing together. Check that box off. This is greatest of all time. Put it on that resume. This is a money-making opportunity. This is a business. They're trying to bankroll some cash, and they're not going to do anything to jeopardize that mission. That's the end.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Here's Bronny talking about, so he's answering a bunch of questions from the pool of reporters who showed up to the introductory press conference. By the way, I don't think Dalton Connect answered a single question. I'm fairly certain he sat there and at one point he got Bronny James a coffee. I'm pretty sure. Dalton Connect, for anybody confused, was a 17th overall pick by the Los Angeles Lakers.
Not to be confused with Dalton Kincaid.
No.
Tight end for the Buffalo Bills.
Painter of light.
That's right. The painter of light.
I'm just playing the 10 seconds that matters here. But yeah, here we go.
What are you talking about, Ronnie? What are you talking about?
I never had a thought of going to play with my dad.
Right.
Let me ask this question because I think it needs to be asked. Is everybody worried about like legality here? Like, we all know that
maybe
certain things happen in all businesses that people aren't supposed to talk about, right?
Right.
And when those things occur, there could be detrimental circumstances that follow. Are people like not saying anything resembling the truth because they're worried about like legal retribution that the Lakers
Collusion, tampering. How about number 59 in the draft who didn't get drafted because James got drafted?
Yeah, because of nepotism in the league.
I mean, so
Right.
legitimately,
Maybe.
if Bronny James doesn't say the exact right thing, if JJ Redick doesn't say the exact right thing, if Rob Pelinka, if LeBron James, like, are all these people guilty of breaking some sort of bylaw in the NBA, and then the Lakers could be fined or dock draft picks if they say anything resembling the truth? And that's the reason why we're going through this dog and pony show.
A sprinkle of nepotism is okay. Like Luke Walton getting the Lakers job because Bill Walton exists. Like, remember when Luke Walton got the head coaching job of the Lakers, but no one thought he was qualified to do so?
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's a sprinkle of nepotism, right? And then you have this, which is full on out in the open. But if they don't say it's nepotism, they don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. It feels like they're afraid. If that's what it feels like, they're running from something very obvious.
Or they just don't want to tell the truth because the truth is pretty ugly.
Yeah, I mean that might be it too. Yeah.
The truth is, hey, we wasted a draft pick on a guy who shouldn't be on this team, who probably isn't good enough to be in the NBA.
We're punting on the next 3 years. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, and we're doing so because we want LeBron James happy and leading this team.
What's the crazy thing about all this, and this is really crazy, is there is a pretty decent shot that the Lakers are good next year. Even after drafting Bronny James 55th overall, because second round draft picks often don't pan out anyways. I mean, how many second round draft picks end up becoming something in the NBA? It's like 2 handfuls of players that have really been impactful second rounders. I mean, that's the truth. In terms of like the Lakers, I mean, are they any different or much worse than they were 3 years ago? Well, no, 2 years ago when they went to the Western Conference Finals and lost to the Denver Nuggets, or 5 years ago when they were in the bubble with AD and LeBron. I mean, not much.
Right.
Well, here's the fallout of this, right? Because LeBron said like a week ago, maybe this was after the draft, but before all the free agent signings that we've seen over the last few days, that he would have been willing to take a pay cut if it meant the Lakers could go get Klay Thompson, James Harden, and I think DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan's the only one still available. The other 2 guys did not go to the Lakers, and LeBron was courting both of them. And even Michael Thompson said he's disappointed Klay isn't a Laker. Klay Thompson went to the Mavericks. James Harden stayed with the Clippers. The Lakers are not a very attractive destination for free agents right now, and I think a lot of it is because of this.
Yeah, it's a strange situation that we found ourselves in.
And last Wednesday for Rich. Oh, yeah. Well, the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
Oi, we're the boys.
Yeah, you dang right. And the boys are back. All 3 of us in our chairs, loving life right now. Okay, so who wants to lead us off? Morning monologues. We do it every day. TD?
Sure.
Okay.
Here. I'll kick things off here. Mine's a bit of a 2-parter. One, I stopped by a Starbucks late last night. I don't get it. I mean, whatever the recipe is, 5 pumps of syrup. Go ahead and put the shot of espresso in, and then the steamed milk. That's the drink. I don't know why we screw this up every single time. It's fine. It's fine. That's not the monologue.
But can you reset what your drink order is at Starbucks real quick?
It was a cinnamon dulce latte. Okay, a cinnamon dulce latte.
How many pumps?
I like to go 1 extra pump. I go 6 pumps because they pump them so fast they don't give me full pumps. So I add a pump to try to make it the actual recipe.
So you're a guy who really appreciates full pumps.
I like to full pump it, okay? And if it doesn't have...
Can you imagine TD going up to the drive-thru window saying, can I get 6 full thrusts of cinnamon dolce cabana?
I have actually asked for 5 full pumps on my cinnamon dulce latte. But that's not the monologue, okay? That's just me complaining here because I don't understand. It's $6.40. I mean, I figure $6 should be a good coffee.
It's crazy.
It was not a good coffee.
Yeah, like
But-
it honestly feels like Captain Phillips. Like you roll up to the drive-through and it's like you're wearing the green apron.
Right.
Like you're the one
Right.
in control of
Right.
the ship.
Right. But my monologue is this.
Okay.
I grew up listening to Slammin' Jammin' Michael Scott Shannon over on KQLZ FM Los Angeles, doing his morning show there. I listened to Mark and Brian out of KLOS. I listened to Kevin and Bean at K-Rock, all morning shows that I fell in love with. I fell in love with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw in the early 90s and listened to them for 30 years. All I wanted to do was grow up and be a morning show radio host. Now, here I am sitting next to a modern day gladiator who performed on America's biggest stage, a guy that followed his dream into a sports broadcasting seat, who I'm very, very proud to call my best friends. I have a beautiful wife. I have 3 beautiful kids, a postage stamp size piece of dirt that I will own free and clear in 28 years, guys. I like football and porno and books about war. I have an average house with a nice hardwood floor. I am living the American dream. There's no better country on the planet. I am proud to be an American. And tomorrow on July 4th, America's birthday, I don't care about your beliefs or what side of the aisle you're on. We are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. God bless the USA. Happy 4th of July.
I love that.
There's a GD tear in my eye.
So much.
I got no monologue. TD, that was it.
I'll only follow it up because mine's like lockstep with yours.
I was just going to be talking crap about Bud Light. So, you know what? No, not today. It's America, baby.
We're going to bury the hatchet. Honestly, you already did. You chose them as your favorite. Anyway,
you did several times.
I was going to say, look, for anybody confused about why we celebrate Independence Day, I mean, it really was a cool, like, badass day in the history of this country. The 4th of July represents the Second Continental Congress coming together and a bunch of kids, like 20-year-olds, deciding we're going to emancipate ourselves from the strongest empire in the world. Like a 28-year-old, I believe 28 at the time, Thomas Jefferson basically wrote the entire thing, the Declaration of Independence, which said, hey, king, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
We're done.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want a king anymore. What we want is a group of people voting together, a conglomerate nation of states coming together and deciding what's best for the greater whole. That was a very new idea at the time. Nobody did business like that. Nobody did government like that. And so it was an incredible experiment that has lasted now hundreds of years and brought us to this moment where we're going to celebrate again that stunning moment in world history where a few strong, brave people looked across an ocean at an empire that the sun did not set on at that point and said, F you, we're going to win this war. And they did.
They did.
It was incredible. Obviously, it was world changing. And as a result, we exist in the strongest, freest nation in this world, which is our benefit, our privilege, our luck being born on this soil. I feel bad sometimes when I think about people who are born in more desperate situations across the world, but I'm never for a second going to flinch. I love being an American, and that's what we celebrate tomorrow when we all toast our beers or barbecue or enjoy. So it's just something to think about. Anyways, happy 4th of July, everyone.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And if you want to catch some fireworks before the 4th of July, head on down to the Mission Bay Beach Club.
Yeah, you're damn
Listen,
right.
yeah, because we're going to be hanging out there from 7 to 9:30, 10 o'clock. We got appetizers being served from 7 to 8 out in our little VIP section. So if you want to come down, stop on by, swing by, I'm sure we could probably squeeze you in.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
I feel like we'll just like start sneaking folks in.
Right.
Yeah,
You got control of the wristbands.
We do? We're giving out
Kinda.
Wait, hold on. Are we the ones in charge of putting wristbands on people?
That
No.
would not shock.
Yeah. Are they just the wristbands that snap together, or are they the sticky ones that pull your hair off?
Sticky ones to pull your hair off.
Nice.
Man, you don't want me to put those on. It's going to be a disaster.
A lot
Absolute
of people.
disaster.
A lot of people are going to be missing arm hair.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Exactly. But
No regard.
listen, it's for the good of our country.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Like we always do. We celebrate fireworks on the 3rd.
Really, any chance to set off fireworks, I feel like is American.
I am so down.
Right.
I'm also down for this. Like, imagine a summer of pain-free beach walks.
Talk to me.
Okay. How about some pain-free mountain hikes or backyard barbecues? Well, check this out. Your personalized Good Feet arch supports, they're designed to relieve all that foot, knee, hip, and back pain so you can live it up this summer. They're clinically proven to significantly reduce pain in only 4 weeks. That was my experience. They're HSA, FSA eligible. Book a free fitting at goodfeet.com. Enjoy the summer you deserve. The summer to the fullest. Again, like I said, you deserve it. In uncontrolled studies, clinical studies, at day 30, most patients with plantar fasciitis reported a 50% decrease in pain. That's pretty significant. Coming up next, we play Red Pill, Blue Pill on Big Rich, Steedy, and Fletch.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, it is back. September 20th and 21st, T-Mobile Arena out in Las Vegas. Live performances by Keith Urban, New Kids on the Block, The Black Crowes, Shabuzi, Doja Cat. The list keeps going on and on and on. And now's your chance to buy tickets. AXS.com. That's where you got to go to get those. And you want to go there quick because they're going to sell out.
This update is presented by Anderson Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Padres have a rough one out in Texas last night, losing 7-0. Dylan Cease got roughed up a little bit. Padres could only muster 2 hits against Rangers pitching. A couple more against the Rangers the next couple of days. NBA, LeBron James signing a 2-year, $104 million deal. That is $52 million a year. That's not bad. WNBA, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese both making the All-Star game in their first seasons. Drains drowning in roots after San Diego's heavy winter rains. Don't let your sink turn into a swamp this summer. Think pink. There's 63 drain stoppage guarantee. Clears clogs fast. Call or book online. Anderson Plumbing, Rooter Drain Specialist. Nobody wows clients like we do.
Big Rich Eating Fletch, San Diego Sports 760. Those Rolling Stone tickets, we have not dug into about how we're giving those away, which you just wait because we are going to unveil how that's going to happen.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Listen,
and it's going to be pretty tricky.
Yeah, that's correct. So that's what you don't want to go anywhere, because once we give you that information, we are not going to give it again. The Rolling Stone's going to be out at SoFi Stadium July 10th. Your last shot at a pair of tickets right here on Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. Tickets and info at Ticketmaster.com. But if you want to win them, do not go anywhere. I don't even know what we're talking about right now. Oh, red pill, blue pill. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. No problem.
Before we get to that, I wanted to bring up another part of vacation that I realized coming back from. So I wake up on a normal day where I have limited sleep and I feel fine. I realized like just a moment ago, like I'm walking through the hallway to try to get back to the studio. I'm like, ooh, we're almost back. So I'm trying to like put a little pep in my step. Mm-hmm. I couldn't force my body to move any faster. Like I literally, my brain sent the message to the legs like, hey, let's get to a hup 2 pace. Let's jog a little bit. And my body just went, nah, I'm good.
Say you want to go to a huck 2 pace?
Oh, no, I said hop to it pace.
Oh, hop to it. I thought you said huck 2.
You should have said huck 2.
Yeah.
Hop to it.
She's like famous.
Oh, yeah. She's on stage at country concerts.
How long can that last?
She's got the hat brand. She's got a deal with the WWE. She's signed with UTA. They're going to keep putting her out there, man.
Her hat brand is Huck 2 2024.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Wait for Huck 2 2025.
I'm going to be honest with you. Huck 2 works every year, forever.
I'm not saying it doesn't work. I'm just saying, I feel like this one's burning pretty hot.
This one's burning hot. It's like a firework, and it works around the 4th of July. I do understand that, but also, like, I mean, if you're going to be famous for something.
She also, some dude
Make
asked
your parents proud.
Someone walked into the store where she buys her hats, like her cowboy hats, and offered the hat guy $600 for a jar of her spit. S-P-I-T, spit.
Wow, okay.
Good God.
We've entered a space in reality where I said this to you guys before. I know we've spoken about it on air. Something happened during the pandemic where all of a sudden the gloves came off. Like people,
Tiger King happened. We all watched it. We all got brainwashed, and then the world changed.
Well, I just feel like people just became more themselves. And I don't know if it's for the better. Like there was this thin sheen of, I don't know, like what is considered decent publicly that was hiding some of the things that you kind of sweep underneath the bed skirts a little bit.
Right.
And all of a sudden everybody's like, no, listen, we've hid a box of toys under the bed for years now. Let's just display it in the living room. Like, it's wild what's happening these days. But yeah, listen, you go viral on the internet because you're hammered at a bachelorette party for talking about bedroom activities. You too could be on stage with your favorite country music act and selling hats.
That's right. Now they act like she's making millions. She sold 64 grand in hats, which, I mean, I'll take 64 grand in hats. You've got some hat cost built into that, but
now when you sign with an agency, don't you get some money up front?
I doubt it. I mean, I guess it depends on the agency. I suppose if you're the Oilers girl and you sign with Playboy, they would probably cut you a check up front.
Yeah. She probably got a pretty decent check.
Right. I feel like I saw somewhere it was like 100 grand, which, I mean, you've already, You've already shown them.
Well, I will say
you've already taken the shirt off.
that does pay for the merchandise.
That's true.
That does pay for the
That is true.
At very least,
if you're looking at ROI,
you're made whole with $100,000. You know what I mean?
Right.
All right. Listen, guys, let's not dawdle. Let's not meander around the bush here. Let's get right to it. It's red pill, blue pill. We do it every Wednesday.
We do. I was like, I don't know what the intro is. Oh yeah, it's this. Red pill, blue pill. Want to kick this thing off with a little 4th of July flavor?
I love it.
Okay. Red pill, you never get to watch fireworks again. Blue pill, you never get to watch a drone show again. Drone show becoming a very, very popular replacement, maybe addition to a fireworks show in recent years.
Now, I initially saw this TD and went 100%, I'm taking the blue pill. I don't need drone shows ever again.
Okay.
But then I thought in the back of my head, like I just saw a video out in Texas of, it was on the campus of, what's the one that's in Austin, the big one with the horns? UT. It was at UT, and they had their mascot in a drone show up in the air above the football stadium. This was a test, something that they're going to do for next football season. And all of a sudden, all the drones burst out in flames on purpose, and were rolling around in a circle.
What?
And it was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Little flamethrovers?
So I think drone shows are going to get to the point where they're cooler than fireworks. So I think I might be going red pill on this. But I love fireworks.
I'm a nostalgic kind of guy. Like the nostalgia. I like the sound of fireworks. I like the thought of fireworks. And even though the drone shows are super cool, I think I'd rather light fuse and get away here. I would go blue pill. Let's go ahead and set down the drones forever and give me some good old-fashioned fireworks.
Blue pill. I think that the danger element of fireworks is what makes it interesting to me. It's kind of like NASCAR. I'm really not watching for the race. I'm watching for the potential of disaster.
Yeah, someone out there right now doesn't know that this is their last Wednesday ever with all 10 fingers and toes.
That's correct. That's correct.
Actually accurate.
That is correct.
I mean, I played against a guy named Jason Pierre-Paul, who was a New York Giant when I was with the Patriots, who blew the majority of his hand off on the 4th of July playing with fireworks. That's not a lie. He played the rest of his career with a lobster claw. He's
kind of cool.
Still to this day, he only has, I think, an intact pinky and thumb.
Man, oh man!
One of his, and
that was a nasty firework.
By the way, and he was like a Pro Bowler after he came back from this injury. He was really, really solid player. So yeah, I'm with you. I would say blue pill. I would be happy to never see drones again if it means that I still have fireworks.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Next one. Who wants to go?
Red pill, blue pill. Red pill. Padres are guaranteed to finish the season 3 games over 500, but you have to sign up right now. Blue pill, let the season play out and see where they land.
So right now they're 3 games over 500. If the season ended right now, they're 3 games over 500. Do they make the playoffs? It depends on what happens.
Like I'm saying right now, you sign up for an 84-win season right now.
Yep.
I think I would take that.
I'm taking the 84 wins to the bank, locking it in.
It's too volatile with the Padres, and I think 3 games over 500 might get them in on the wild card.
There is 10 teams right now in the National League who are all within a few games of 500 on the plus or minus side, and they're all vying for those 3 playoff spots. 3 games over 500 probably gets you into the postseason. Sign, seal, deliver, lock it in a vault, take the 3 games over 500.
Fletch and I both taking the red pill on this. Rich, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm taking the red pill, TD.
Right.
I'm taking the red pill. So here's the reason why.
Jeez.
The volatility that you mentioned is the whole story. I mean, can we trust this team that they're not going to go into the tank at some point? Look, this is also without the information of what they do before the trade deadline. What happens if they go after a big fish, whether it be a pitcher or another bat in their lineup before the trade deadline? Could I change my mind then? Yeah, but with new information will come a new opinion. But right now, sign me up for 3 games over 500. All right, next one. Red pill, lose your car keys suddenly. Blue pill, lose your wallet suddenly.
They're gone.
Like gone, you got to replace either everything in your wallet or every key you have on your key ring.
Blue pill. See you later, wallet. I don't want to lose my car keys.
Interesting.
At all. Well, see you later. I didn't take the wallet.
Yeah, bro. Apple Pay exists. Red pill.
What?
No, blue pill. Sorry, wallet. Bye. I don't have any cash. I'm a Gen Zer.
Oh,
Well,
no.
I haven't had cash in years, unless
And
like
you-
grandma gives
and
me a
you'd-
birthday present.
You'd have to pay for a new key fob.
Okay,
It costs you a few $100 minimum.
No. You guys are looking at it. So a wallet is such a big pain in the ass. Like if you've ever lost like a full blown wallet, like with your license, with your credit cards,
Yeah. But my keys?
your
I
keys.
can't get anywhere.
No, you got the valet key. It's sitting in your dresser drawer
Oh, so
somewhere.
you're allowed to use your spare key?
Oh yeah.
That wasn't part of the conversation.
Well,
The car keys were gone, Richard. They were gone.
I don't know. I still kind of feel like I don't want to lose my keys. So, see you later, my wallet. Oh, you can send me a new card, I guess, from the bank. I know it's a pain, but I don't want to lose my car keys. It's
Yeah.
literally several $100s.
I will say this: you're making a more difficult choice for me, but I still feel well. All right, let's move on. So, who wants to read this one? Red pill, blue pill, and this is probably the toughest one of the day.
By the way, just real quick on the wallet. Did everyone here see Frankie V's wallet across the hall? What? I mean,
Dude's
you
got a 90-year-old man wallet.
dude, it's nearly round.
He has. I mean, it's a double whopper.
It's exactly that.
It's this like the thickness of a double whopper. It's about 2.5, 3 inches thick.
Right.
If we're being honest, he has the wallet that I would have expected CD to have.
Yeah.
You're probably that is true. It's almost to the point you have to put a rubber band around it.
Yeah. Frankie
Yeah.
V's, if the leather wasn't so worn to bend,
Yeah,
like if it's a brand new wallet, he's not closing that.
no way.
You know
There's
what's
no
interesting?
chance.
Like, dudes in my
Does he have a
situation,
full pass from junior high in
Yeah,
there?
no
Like,
kidding.
the hell
What does he
going
keep it? Is it just all straight cash?
I feel like dudes in my financial situation generally have bigger wallets. Like poor people like me. Like we have bigger old-fashioned wallets that have our cards. Like really, really rich people, if you hang out with them, they just have a money clip.
Oh,
This
Yeah.
is what I have. This is what I rock
yeah,
with.
yeah. That's so cool.
No. This is all you need.
Like
What do you- wait, what do you
if I lose my wallet, my social security card is gone.
that in there? Why would you?
I've carried my social security card around for 35 years.
I don't
Let's see,
even
you really
carry-
want to know what's in my
I
wallet
don't
here?
even carry my health insurance card. I take a picture of it.
Let's see.
So much
Brand
garbage
manager
in this.
business card. Luna Grill gift card. Hell yeah, dude. Some real estate person that I'll never call. Brian Wilson's business card. My old debit card. A Disneyland gift card.
He
Emergency
has a
response
Oh wait, sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Actually, you know what? You could steal my information. You won't be happy.
He was holding up his social security card.
Costco, AAA. I got
Do
all
you
the
have
cards.
your birth certificate in there?
Yeah.
have a
You want
thick wallet,
you want
too.
my birth certificate?
No,
No,
Got
you
my
know what I
crypto
have? No, I
blockchain
don't have it.
passcode.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that the last time we discussed.
It's got like 12 words in a random sequence.
Every card that I've replaced, every ATM card, I just have kept.
Why
I-
would you do that?
I don't know. I have no idea. There's like 4 of the same card in my wallet.
Red pill, only hot dogs for the rest of your life. Blue pill, only hamburgers for the rest of your life.
I don't like this. And I'll tell you why. I feel like the perfect hot dog off the grill is elite. I mean, it is delicious. I absolutely love it. However, the worst hot dog is far worse than the worst hamburger.
That's a good point.
And what happens when you go to a restaurant like with your aunt or uncle and it's a place that you're like, I don't like anything on this menu. They have a burger on
They
the
have a
menu.
burger. They have a burger.
We had a really, and I mean really bad hot dog recently. The three of
Oh,
us
it was
did.
Oh, yeah.
ass.
Oh my God.
It was terrible.
We don't know what actually was. I mean,
It was neither hot nor dog.
It was neither of those two things.
No. It was more of a cold bologna.
God, it was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, I think I'm with you. I think I would have a harder time letting go of hamburgers because there are hamburgers that you bite into and you're like, oh my God, this
Right.
changed my life.
Right.
Eating this burger. Like, you remember the first time I had a burger at Rocky's Crown Pub in PB?
Right.
Dude, it was a world changer.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I've never had that experience with a hot dog. Although I've had way more acceptable hot dogs over the course of my life than I've had acceptable hamburgers.
Well, that's
I will
true.
say that.
That's true. But I'm saying the lows. Whew. God. I mean, I can swing by AM/PM and grab one of those microwavable hamburgers and still muddle through.
You just reminded me when I was at 7-Eleven this morning picking up some energy drinks for us.
Thank you, by the way.
No, well, dude, that's not the reason why I bring it up. The guy the guy was making the hot dogs. I didn't realize this. They pre-grill them
Oh,
before
they
they put
do?
them on the rollers.
They got to get them hot.
Yeah. Which makes sense, right? Because if somebody wants to get one right away, you don't want to be
Right.
like, hey, you got to wait 15 minutes.
So the rollers just keep them to temp.
They just keep them to temp. I
How
did
about
not
that?
know that.
Science.
He cooked them well done in the little convection oven, and then when he popped them out, they had some of the burnt sizzle on it.
Oh, that's good.
The whole place smelled glorious. He was like, whoa. He was like, I left those in way too long. I'm like, no. Shh.
You did it, buddy.
Those are perfect.
Yeah.
I was like, your customers are going to be really proud of you today. And then I think I made his day. He was like, thanks, man.
And then you said, can I buy a lottery ticket? Not before 6 o'clock. Are
Yeah.
you insane?
You get the hell
Yeah.
out of my store, you animal.
Yeah.
Anyways, coming up next, we'll talk about a case lost against the NFL. And also, we are going to drink something that may be the worst thing we've ever drank
Sweet.
on a bar cart
Sweet.
Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, or any bar cart day brought to you by Keg and Bottle. That's coming up next.
I'm going to Mexico only if Joe Moon is our chaperone.
1,000%.
Oh my God.
1,000%. It's either him or that gentleman who goes by Little Chapo, who we met through Tony Kanja.
Who has a private jet waiting for us. We will get stopped by the federales, but as long as we mention Little Chapo, we're good.
They know.
They know. Yeah, they know.
It's Big Rich, TD, and Fletch with you.
Sounds like we made that story up.
No, we didn't.
No.
We have his liquor in our office.
Yeah.
It's signed Little Chapo.
Go get you some Kalinga at Keg and Bottle. 10
That's right.
locations throughout San Diego.
That's right. It is delicious. Tony Kanja now in studio here on a Bar Cart Wednesday. And this is fantastic, Tony, because you stole the 4th of July decoration box from your house. Your lovely wife, Lydia, does not know it existed. You need volume there in the headphones. The stealing of the box of decorations is something we have done a multitude of times, and our wives don't realize until they watch the stream and see our decorations all around the studio.
I literally took a chapter out of your book.
It's a long-standing tradition.
I was like, that looks amazing. I'm going to do that.
Meanwhile, we have Rich here making up a drink for Bar Cart Wednesday, brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10
For
locations all throughout San Diego County.
25 people?
Yes.
30 people?
So you've currently poured in 6 Coronas?
6 Coronas.
Okay.
We got to drink this all before the end of the show, boys.
Perfect.
Also,
6 Coronas, and you're squeezing limes.
Well, it's large format, and I didn't know how to scale it down because when I bought all the ingredients, I bought them at like some part of like almost 1 in the morning last night when we got back from the flight from Hawaii. And so I looked up a recipe really quick, and I'm like, what sounds refreshing if you're throwing like a beach barbecue, something like that? A beer garita.
A beer garita.
Okay.
They call them bulldogs in Canada.
They call them what?
They call them bulldogs in Canada.
Bulldogs.
They do?
Yeah, you put a Corona or a Pacifico upside down in a frozen margarita.
Oh.
And it, like, as you drink the frozen margarita, the beer slowly trickles in. It's delicious.
Well, it is not Canada right now, buddy.
Now
This is all American. So we've got a half a dozen Coronas. Couldn't you just cut it in half and gone 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably could have. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Now that you say that, that would have made a lot of sense.
So now you have half a dozen Coronas. You have what, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 limes over there that you have squeezed the juice into this giant jug. Now you are cracking open the Starburst flavor packs, I guess.
Right.
They're supposed to flavor water.
Yeah.
Water. And this is strawberry flavor.
This is strawberry flavor.
Okay.
So yeah, 6 Coronas, 2 limes juice.
Oh, 2 limes. Gotcha.
2 limes juiced. And then Starburst makes strawberry flavor packs.
Good.
That
Good,
you can add to anything, including beer.
Are you kidding me right now? I look over at Tony Kanja and his setup over here. He's red, white, and blue. He's got the red, white, and blue shirt on with the red, white, and blue Keg and Bottle logo. He's got stars and stripes and fireworks all over the table.
The only thing I forgot, I got to go to our office.
I got it. Ice. You need ice.
No, I need ice. Yes, but we have tequila in the office. So you get ice. I'm gonna get tequila.
I got you.
Okay.
We're gonna take a break.
Tony's gonna go get it. We're gonna take a break.
Oh, you have both?
Wow. We got to catch up with Tony, by the way, who was out at UFC 303 hobnobbing with the stars, reliving Hangover 4
and
watching Power Slap.
Power Slap.
Right.
That's right. He
That's
sent
right.
us video.
He was living the dream.
He really was.
He was at a pool party that looked cool.
Are you tasting this without
the tequila? I just want to make sure what we're getting ourselves into.
This is just strawberry and Corona.
You know what, guys? This might end up working out.
Strawberry Corona?
We're throwing one more flavor pack.
Okay.
I think we need
a little more strawberry in this thing.
A little more strawberry. But I think we're at the right sourness with the lime.
That's perfect.
Dude, I'm pretty pumped.
I love the fact that 6 Coronas is about 2 inches worth of liquid in this jug.
Yeah, dude, many gallons does this jug?
That is legit a 2
So
gallon.
does the rest of the jug just get filled up with tequila and ice?
Well, just only so it says only 12 ounces. We're not going to measure, but only 12 ounces of
Mhm.
tequila. We'll see. Oh,
Look at
he's
this.
got the tequila.
Oh, he's got the tequila. Yes. Nicely done.
Oh, here we go. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. All right.
What?
here we go.
How were you able to?
Chapo.
How were you able to get into our locked up case? Oh, good.
He's got a
good.
key
Good.
fob. That's
Yeah,
right.
of course. Of course.
Should we? Oh, we'll use the
The
what is it?
corrido.
The corrido.
Blanco.
Here we go.
Yeah, that
Tell-
one's open, ready to rock and roll.
Tell me when you think I'm at 12 ounces. Actually, Tony, you tell me.
12 ounces. It's going to be about half the bottle. Keep going. Good.
Is that good? All right.
Well, okay. All right.
All right.
I think 12 ounces is less than half the bottle,
That
but,
felt,
but
that
Yeah,
felt
it
like a
felt like a
lot.
long
Is it like a
pour.
Kirkland water bottle, 16 ounces?
yeah, let's
that one's
see.
on.
There's 25 ounces in a bottle. So
Oh, is that
Oh, there
true?
is?
Oh,
That's-
750 milliliters, 25 ounces.
That's what that is.
I never did the math.
Yeah, you know what? Because we don't do milliliters here in America.
Yeah, but that was more than a Kirkland water bottle worth of tequila.
Well, yeah, it was a hefty
that's
pour.
perfect.
It was
Yeah.
a hefty pour.
Oh
now we
my
have
God.
ice in the jug.
Tony, thank you so much.
We're stirring.
absolutely.
Are we going to taste this before the break?
Hell yeah. Win in Rome. Oh, I
Are you
going
going to take this out to the Mission Bay Beach Club?
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's got glasses.
Oh, come on.
Tony's got
yeah,
everything.
we
Come
have
on.
literally
By the-
everything here
Come
from
on,
Tony.
kids.
Here we
You
go.
want to do festive glasses?
Oh, no, those are fine.
Okay.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
fine.
yeah.
We'll just,
Come on, this is like we're at the beach.
Yeah, exactly right.
Right.
So this is what it is.
Oh,
It's
I
just-
mean, we can't have this at the beach.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
that would be against the law.
Oh my God.
We would never
Mm-mm,
break.
mm-mm.
No.
Okay, all right. I got one,
One
served
for
up
you.
here.
Okay,
Ooh.
one for Tony.
God, that got cold fast.
Yeah. It cooled down quick.
Okay,
All right.
it's it has an interesting smell. I mean,
That's for you, Ben.
yeah,
Are you drinking today, Ben?
I wouldn't
Oh, yeah.
say I
Oh,
wouldn't
thank
say
goodness.
this is a hell of a nose. I wouldn't say that exactly. I don't even know how to describe this.
Okay. So it's 6 Coronas. It's 2 limes juice. It's 4 all pink strawberry strawburst flavor packs
Now,
and 12
TV said,
ounces of tequila.
interesting smell.
Yeah.
It's got a bad smell. I'm not saying it's going to taste bad. It doesn't smell good.
Well, down the hatch, boys.
Okay,
Happy-
well,
It's gonna
happy
be
4th.
Fine.
Cheers.
just a strawberry beer garita.
Mhm. I mean, it's pretty good.
Wow.
It's actually pretty
It
good.
is.
Wow.
It's drinkable.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's more than drinkable. That's actually good.
You know, you could crush this.
Yeah, you could.
wow.
But why this actually it almost tastes like an RTD, a ready to drink
Well,
cocktail.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's a cocktail.
Oh,
Yeah, it is a
And
cocktail.
It's got a lot of good stuff. A lot of sugar.
a lot
Well,
of sugar.
yeah,
a lot of
that
sugar.
that
last
helps.
flavor pack
So,
probably didn't need it, as it turns
so
out.
we could. So just so you know, we're drinking this with no ice in the actual cup.
in the
Right,
cup,
right.
yeah,
There's ice in the concoction.
in
There.
the jug, yeah.
So you could almost add because it's to unsweeten it a little bit more ice.
Oh
in
yeah,
here, but
yeah.
Oh, that's a
Water
good
it
call.
down a little.
Water
bit.
it down a little bit.
Good
but
call.
It's,
How you feeling, Fletch?
It sucks.
What?
Fletch does not like it.
I don't mind it.
All right.
Listen, I could see this out at a 4th of July party. You got a jug of this here. I'll tell you what, the second one's going to taste so much better.
You're damn
Yeah.
right it is. And we're planning on drinking several. It is a Bar Cart Wednesday brought to you by Keg and Bottle right here on Big Ridge TV and Fletch. And we wait till you see what you have served up on the other side.
This update is presented by the Jim Patrol Real Estate Team. Padres drop Game 1 to the Rangers 7-0. Dylan Cease rough outing on the mound, and the Padres could muster just 2 hits in the loss. 2 more against the Rangers today and tomorrow before the Pods come back home for a 3-game series with the D-backs. In the NBA this morning, Lakers and LeBron James, they agreed to a 2-year, $104 million deal. This coming a week after his son was drafted to the Lakers with the 55th overall pick in the NBA draft. And in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, both making the All-Star game in their rookie seasons. Would you like to know what your home would sell for today? Get a simple text message with your home's value by texting your address to 855-600-6000. You'll get no phone call, just a text. Jim Patrol has a buyer. Simply text your address to 855-600-6000.
Thank God it's Friday!
It's been a long week.
Wednesday.
The fellas are thirsty.
Scotchy, scotch. Here it goes down into my belly.
It's time to cruise into the weekend. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch present Bar Card
Wednesday.
Friday. Brought to you by Keg and Bottle. With the best selection of bourbon, whiskey, tequila, private section bottles, and more.
My problem is I drink too much, way too much.
Yeah.
I got my doctor a urine specimen. There was an olive in it.
Now, let's pour some drinks.
You're damn right. It's a Bar Cart Wednesday right here on Big Rich, TD, and Fletch. I'm back. We're all in our chairs for the first time in 5 show days. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch celebrating a very patriotic Bar Cart Wednesday with Tony Kanja, owner, operator, Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego. You could also order up at keggandbottle.com for any of your 4th weekend delights. He is currently feverishly setting up our next libation.
What are you putting in cups over there, Tony?
You know, I got a little Jolly Ranchers, red, white, and blue Jolly Ranchers
Look at
for
this.
you. You know, and little Mexican candy's gonna go in the cup for you.
All right.
Very good.
It's gonna be good stuff.
So you have a array of different sodas out in front of you as well. Red and blue sodas, some Warheads sour black cherry soda. What's the slime liquor? Is that the other one?
Slime. This is slime liquor sour soda.
Okay. And then the one that intrigues me the most here, tropical Skittles soda.
Tropical Skittles.
Okay.
baby.
All right.
idea.
All right.
So we went to the store. I said, "What do I got in blue?" And my girl Janelle last night goes, "Here's what I got." So she went through. She usually uses. Remember those bags I brought, the ready to drink,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go packs.
Yeah.
You just got them in a bag and you just mix everything. So I deassembled some of them.
Okay.
got it.
Okay. I
goodies
got
that are
you. I
in
got
there.
you. I
And
got
that's
you.
what we're
Are
gonna
there
use to
are there
make-
4th of July bags ready to go?
There are. There are
Come
ready to
on.
go. She wouldn't let
Come
me
on.
take them.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
like, I'm taking 6 of these. She goes, "You are not."
Okay. Well, so if you want to go to any of the, are those available at all of them or just the San
Not all
Diego
of them, just a
State?
few of them. San Diego State for sure. National City has them.
Okay, cool.
They're ready to go, and some of them have really cool glassware that comes along with them.
All right,
That's
right
cool.
on. Yeah, right off of College Avenue, off the 8, the Keg and Bottle location will have those, and then the one in National City. Those ready to go packs. I actually went to Keg and Bottle and got some of them the first time you came in because people were asking me around my neighborhood about. They're like, "Where can I get those?" I'm like, "I'll bring them to you." And so I bought some of them. They're awesome.
They're a
Everybody
hit.
had
They're
a
a
good
hit.
time. They're a hit every single time. So
Yeah, it's cool.
get to Keg and Bottle, check those out. Who wants to go first? It looks like Tony's got a more intricate design going
Yeah.
on.
You want me just to do the jug juice here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so of course on TikTok, where else? While scrolling, there was a recipe for transfusions.
Okay.
So, if you're going to play some golf over the weekend, you may want to bring a transfusion along. This recipe just requires a jug of Welch's grape juice, some lime juice, ginger ale, and of course, vodka. And I grabbed a bottle of Tito's from Keg and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County.
Okay, so
Tito's American made right
What-
here in
what's
Austin,
right.
Texas.
what's awesome about this is the fact that you could go to the golf course, and whereas normally you're hustling to find the bar cart girl, she's going to be driving around the course.
Mhm.
You don't have to worry about it. All you need is cups and then a half-gallon Welch's. And if you fill it up with the
Maybe
correct
this could suck. Yeah. So I don't know where the recipe went, but yeah, if you fill it up with the correct amount of everything, you should have a transfusion.
I'm a little worried that both of you are just going with pouring stuff into containers.
Why?
Dude, I bought a jug last night at 12:45 a.m.
Gallon jug.
How did yours change colors?
Well,
Is it alive?
I don't want to talk about
Have
it.
another glass.
I
think
gave
it
Rich
tastes
my other glass.
Okay. So
I'm drinking Fletch's.
I'm gonna put the lime juice. So what I did is I poured out about a third of the Welch's grapefruit juice, or grape juice, not grapefruit, just grape juice.
Just your standard purple Concord
juice.
grape.
Right. And then I got some lime juice here, and I feel like it said you're supposed to put a cup in, and that seems like way too much, right?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do that.
Don't
I'm
do
gonna go do like this. Like, there's some lime juice. You know?
Okay.
All right.
I like
Well,
that.
actually,
Yeah,
you know
there a
what? Now
little
that
more.
I'm looking at it, yeah, go a cup.
Here you go.
Yeah.
Do not do a cup.
No, yeah,
You want my transfusion to suck.
No. That was 4 ounces. Just go another exact pour like that.
Perfect.
Okay.
That
all
feels-
right.
That feels right.
Okay.
Okay. So maybe they were
All
onto
right.
something.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put the Tito's in. Made in America. Okay.
Yeah. Happy.
I don't know
4th.
how much of this.
Dude, just upend it.
Yeah.
Just stick it small hole in the big hole and just dump it out.
I'm gonna say up to this line, maybe.
Nah, more.
More than that?
Way
Okay.
more than that.
No,
Otherwise, we're
Grape
just
juice
gonna be.
is strong.
We're about half a bottle in, boys. That's
Yeah.
a half a bottle of
That's
Tito's.
12 ounces.
That's
We
what we
talked about
needed.
this earlier.
Oh yeah, that's all that is.
Dave Saunders,
Yeah.
2-time Olympian, just gave us a double thumbs up. America.
America. And then straight from our break room, we have mixers in the we have mixers in the
fridge.
vending machine.
Yeah.
So some ginger ale. We're
Okay,
gonna
very good.
top off the bottle with ginger ale.
I had no idea until this moment that a transfusion was made with ginger ale.
Yeah, I made you one last week.
I know, but I never occurred. Wait, you made me one?
2 weeks
it
at the
was
golf
good.
course.
Yeah.
Oh, you did. I
Yeah.
wasn't paying any attention. I apologize.
So I'm gonna put the cap back on. I'm gonna give her one turn to try to mix it up a little bit, but I don't want to shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. I need some cups though. We have some right here.
yeah.
Right
I've
here.
got
right
you
here.
covered.
They're right here.
Okay,
You're
all
good.
right.
You're good.
Probably
Okay.
ice too. Just
Okay.
Details.
Hang
details.
on. Hang on.
I've got ice
I'm
for
gonna
you.
get some ice real quick. Give me 1 sec, guys.
Hang on.
You either talk LeBron or Padres or something.
Well, yeah, if we want to talk Padres, all you got to say is 7-0.
Yeah.
I mean, the Rangers absolutely mopped them up. You know what? I love the Padres so much, and I hate them so much at the same time.
Right.
Because I watch them sometimes, I'm like, oh my God, did you guys see what Jerks and Profile? Ha-Seong Kim, he's my hero. You see a little flash of leather from Fernando Tatis Jr., and then they go out and have a night like they had last night against the Rangers. It just drives you crazy. All right, Sando could be convinced.
Right.
We got Dave Saunders, salesman extraordinaire.
That's right.
Also interested in a little golf course transfusion jug juice.
Mhm.
Here we go. Here
All
we
right,
go.
Pouring up the first one. The color is a little dark.
You know what? Give that to Sando.
Here you
He'll
go,
be our
Sando.
guinea pig.
Yeah. There you go. There's number one.
You go first.
Okay. Here's number two. Here's the one that's double cupped. One guy, 2 cups. All right.
Ew.
What? It's 2 cups right there.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
fine. It's America.
Okay, hang on. We're pouring it up here for Tony.
Yeah.
Tony, who was out at UFC 303, just
Oh,
hobnobbing
that was
with
a
the
good
stars.
time, guys. Special
Hobnobbing with
thanks
the stars.
to Dana White for making that happen for myself and my son
Wow.
Anthony.
Dude.
Wow.
That was a
Wow.
good time.
Here, you mind if I pass this one to you, Tony?
Not at all.
And then here.
It was. We went to Slap the first day.
Oh, the power slap.
If you have not experienced that, I highly recommend it.
Remember, you're tethered. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. We did a little tag
We got
team.
that. We got the headset on Tony. I love how Tony can go hands free and just wander around the space like he's a motivational speaker.
I know. I like that too.
I could do that.
as he's mixing up red, white, and blue cocktails
Yes.
currently. So it smells like grape juice. Yeah, it just tastes like grape juice. Dave, you can jump on the mic there. Those headphones work as well, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. We got an American hero here.
I'm not a pro, but it's just like it reminds me of when I was 8 years old.
Yeah, you got to talk into the mic, Dave.
Yeah. Into the mic.
It reminds me of when I was 8 years old, just drinking Concord grape juice.
This is
Smooth
just
as
grape
heck.
juice.
Yeah.
It's just grape juice.
You know what? I have no idea how you did this, but I watched you pour half a bottle of vodka into what was supposed to be 2/3 a gallon, or whatever's left.
whatever's yeah.
Wow.
It's
This is-
moderately bubbly grape juice.
It could use more vodka.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's shocking. I can't taste any vodka.
Yeah, I would just pour the rest of the vodka in there now.
The whole bottle?
My God.
I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
When in Rome. All right, he's really going for it. Mm-hmm.
Maybe equal parts vodka, ginger ale. You can do more.
Hang on, I can't take it out. Wow, all of a sudden, Fletch in on a transfusion.
Wow.
Sando, while you're here, pass me another cup. I'm gonna pour him a cup of this.
yeah. Have that.
Strawberry beer garita.
That's right.
Let me give it another mix.
I think it must be the lemon juice in there. That's just
It's canceling it all out?
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it is. It's a little sour.
Here we
Well,
go.
and also transfusions generally will look less dark.
Yeah, this is pretty dark.
And it still looks dark.
Well, whatever. I like it. It's grape juice.
Here, pass this to Dave Saunders.
I want grape juice.
By the way, two-time Olympic gold medalist Dave Saunders joining us on the microphone. He's also one of our sales guys here at iHeart San Diego. Now, hang on a second. The face he just made when he drank the strawberry beer garita, he no likey.
I prefer Concord grape.
I told you it was gonna suck.
That's like a mouthful of cotton candy. Or something. I don't know what that.
Yeah, we don't know what that is either, Dave.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That's an abomination in a 2-gallon jug.
At least you didn't make very much of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to finish it, though.
Yeah, the
By
problem
show
is,
in. Oh, Tony's bringing over some mason jars with stars and stripes wrapped around the jars.
this is incredible.
Okay. Wow. We got candies right on top.
Jolly Ranchers, red and blue Jolly Ranchers on top, guys. This concoction went with the Skittles blue on this one. I brought many choices. I chose the Skittles. I chose for the red to do the Warheads. You know, I used a little grenadine to make the red redder and a little blue Curaçao to make the blue bluer. And then our spirit in here today is Gran Malo, which is a brand new tamarindo flavored tequila.
Yeah.
And what you see on top is a tamarindo candy on top, in addition to round off the tamarindo, you know, and enjoy.
This one smells delicious.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. it's like you melted a sucker
Tony
into a
wins.
jar. Yeah, Tony wins. This is kids grape drink.
Yeah, like 10-year-olds would love this.
Yeah, 10-year-olds would get down on this, Tony.
I'm not kidding. I'm halfway done with mine already.
This is so good. Wait, is there a kit at Keg and Bottle, or we just need to buy all these pieces here at Keg and Bottle?
There is a kit that Janelle put together.
God, that is so good.
This is the best drink I've had in a long time.
I know, seriously.
And maybe
Rich
I
just
honestly
finished it.
hang on. Like it might be because the 2 drinks we had before this sucked so bad.
What?
Oh, we have a new victim.
Wow, yeah. Oh, Bob,
Cooch
come on in.
said, oh yeah, get me a cup.
Yeah.
Wait till you try the strawberry beer garita.
Bob, it is so
Oh,
good.
and Dom walked in.
Dom, get a beer garita here for Dom.
Yeah, you guys, you're either gonna love it or hate it.
You guys want a transfusion?
Yeah. We made a jug of stuff. Hang on.
That's right. This I'm not going to share my Tony drink. What are we calling this one, Tony?
We're going to call it the Gran Malo.
Okay, the Gran Malo.
The Gran
All
Malo.
right, Dom and Bob, be honest with me when you try the beer garita.
Silence. Silence.
You're in? So that's what I said. TD said the same thing. Saunders hated it.
Right.
Fletch hated it.
It's awful.
Okay,
What's
Bob
up?
said it's a bad mimosa. It's a bad mimosa.
Pretty good description.
Actually, that's the name of my high school band.
Here.
Bad Mimosa.
Try a taster of some iceless
Transfusion. That's jug juice transfusion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, Bob's got one already.
Okay.
They're
Oh,
gonna
Bob's got
cheers.
one.
They're
All
gonna
right.
cheers.
Perfect. It's working out.
Oh,
No on that. It's a no go.
that's a no.
Wait, the beer. What's it called?
So Dom says no. The beer garita, the strawberry beer garita wins.
Is better than the transfusion.
Oh, Bob, but you know what Bob's saying?
Golly.
He's saying there's not even close to enough vodka in that. I don't know how Concord great.
This is how much vodka is in the. Yeah, right. Right. What? Tom says both are not good. Matt, did you want to try the God, I forgot the name already, Tony?
Malo.
Gramalo.
I'm gonna make.
Want to taste? He's making you one.
You know when you're in like 5th grade and your school has a fair that they put on? This tastes like what they put on top of the snow cones.
Oh my gosh, that's
yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Dude, we were just in Hawaii on vacation. This tastes like shave ice.
God,
That's
so
what it
good.
tastes like.
It's so good. This tastes like summer.
This tastes like summer.
I thought of that, and then what I thought, it's a grape otter pop, frozen, great for a hot weekend. It's a grape otter pop.
That's
Wow.
it.
You did it.
Sando, you nailed it.
You did it.
You absolutely nailed it.
We're doing it.
All right.
As Tony Conja's making now more of these as more and more people are coming in. Tony, you also brought in some moonshine. Is that getting cracked open at some point?
Moonshine. Well, that's the garnish of the cherry there after the red part.
Oh.
So we can do a little bit of that to make that.
How
right
about
for you.
that?
If
This
these
is
guys,
fantastic.
Yeah. Look at this. Oh, this is a second drink we're making up.
Oh, dude, Tony's got us covered. All right, so listen.
It's insane.
Kevin Acee, who's our Padres insider with San Diego Sports 760, is going to be joining us next on a Bar Car Wednesday. So that's the reason why we're hustling through a couple of patriotic beverages here on a Bar Car Wednesday. Our prelude to our 3rd of July fireworks spectacular at Mission Bay.
That's correct.
Our prelude to the 4th of July holiday coming up tomorrow. If you want to get your hands on any of these ingredients, you go to Keg and Bottle, 10 locations around San Diego.
That's correct as well. And you don't want to go anywhere. You want to make sure you are listening to that Kevin Acee interview, because we are going to ask him for a code word and or phrase.
Oh,
and
that's
then
right.
you are going to need that word and or phrase if you want to win the final pair of Rolling Stones tickets. All right? So don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Are we
Stick
supposed to take a halftime here?
No.
Fletch is gone.
No, Fletch is gone.
So
He's coming.
He's back.
He's back.
Okay.
Do you want to do a quick halftime and then we'll
or taste another drink?
We'll
have some moonshine?
then we'll have some moonshine.
All right. Is it my turn, everybody? That's what I'm talking about. Royalty free. Hey, Rich, check out my script. Nothing.
Nice.
We're going to start like this. The Padres lost.
You're damn right they did.
It was not good.
7-0.
7-0. They get to play again today, though. A bit of a do-over at 5:05, I think.
You didn't write anything? There was 4 WNBA games last night.
I wrote those. Okay, it's very late when I got home.
Hang
Okay,
on,
very important. I was talking with
a couple. All right, the Lakers.
Yeah, LeBron James has signed a 2-year, $104 million deal. Woo!
Shohei Ohtani.
Not going to be at the Home Run Derby. Completely lame.
Announced yesterday, Bronny James
still playing for the Lakers.
That's right.
And in the WNBA.
WNBA.
The Mystics rivered the Sparks, 82-80. The Liberty. The Lynx, 76-67.
They really did.
The sky falls when it crumbles. The Dream, 85-77. And the Aces of Bases, the Fever, 88-69.
You know what?
How does he do it?
I don't know what's worse. The fact that he comes up with them or the fact that I loved all 4 of those.
Good.
The fact that you guys let him read this over.
You know, maybe
Listen, Tony, I'm like a child, and you have to throw me bones once in a while.
And these fellas are like your parents because they just let you flourish. They're waiting for you to flower.
I get a participation ribbon at the end of this.
these are the mistakes we're willing to let him make.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, as long as he gets no one pregnant, he doesn't hurt anyone.
Fail.
You know,
Whoa.
actually failed that test 3 times.
Yeah, at like 19 years old.
That's right. But we weren't around back then. Okay?
For 25 years.
And he's had a vasectomy since.
Okay. I've had a vasectomy for 20 years. 20 years.
Do you celebrate the anniversary of the vasectomy?
Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal in my house. There's a cake. It's crazy.
We have snippet snacks.
You got to cut it.
Anyways, we should probably take a break.
You think?
We got a lot of strawberry beergarita left.
I don't want to stop drinking this.
We also, I know that thing. I already drank mine. I'm out. Look at
Damn.
this.
God,
Yeah.
look at you.
We do have time for
you.
one more test. We have really short commercial breaks.
Do we really?
One
Yeah.
more test?
There's another drink in front of me.
Is there really?
Oh, there is? Is there another drink in
That's
front of me?
because you're going so slow.
Yeah, that's like, wait, you haven't
What's
had
this one?
you're
That's the
just getting
Concord.
you're getting the same as the same.
No, the one in your right hand is one I made. The one in your left hand is the one.
I have no idea why you have those. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I feel like you have more than we have.
This is the best Wednesday we've had in a long time.
It really is. It's
I'm
really,
really
this is-
enjoying myself.
I don't know if
See
you guys
next
are thinking.
Wednesday.
Yeah, if you guys are thinking Bar Cart Wednesday and Bar Cart Friday.
We should probably think about maybe doing.
Bar cart
So-
every day.
So a little brought to you by Keg and Bottle, 10 locations all throughout San Diego County. So I take Haley, Sarah and I drive Haley up. We have to go to LA to drop her off trip. Cool. Well, we're having dinner with them and they're talking about work. And I'm like, yeah, I got to get out early, man. I got to get up at 3:45. I got to get to work. And they said, oh, busy day. And I was trying to explain, yeah, I got to get some beers and a jug. We got to mix. I got to get vodka. And then as I was explaining all this, I thought, I probably shouldn't complain about work. I sound like an idiot.
Really got to get up early and start drinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kim, you want one of these.
Tad and
yeah.
Kim just walked in from sales.
Super colorful.
Yeah. Oh, no, they're very patriotic. They call them the Gran Malo 4th
Gran
of July,
Malo
whatever.
Melody.
Which means big bad.
Big bad.
That's what's in there.
Very big bad.
There you go.
Very
I
delicious.
thought you were
is what
giving her
it
one of
is.
yours.
What? You want to try the beer garita?
Oh my
Well,
God.
yeah, you should start there.
No,
Start there.
no.
Start the
Get me
beer garita.
Hang on, get me a cup. Thank you. Yeah. I just got a cup.
Wait.
This is perfect.
No,
Kim
you got to
and
start here.
Tad.
Yeah, here, we'll
Hang on.
taste test. Okay. Rich and I both made some jug juice for the 4th of July.
All right.
Neither are ranking really high with the audience.
Okay, Kim, have a sip of this. This is a strawberry beer garita. And
Okay.
Tad, you need one too.
Oh, yeah, jeez.
Hang on, get
Yeah,
another cup out of there.
We're rolling through these cups quick.
I know.
I got more.
Okay. Beer.
Don't worry. No need to pour another one. She passed it off.
Never
Yeah.
mind. Tad,
Okay, all right. That's a good face. There we go. All right, Kim, now try the transfusion from a jug. What?
you guys aren't.
Freedom. That's what's in that, Kim.
You know the
It's what-
sticks with the sugar dust, like pixie sticks?
Yeah, those. Yeah, those are. That's what's exactly in it, Kim.
Awesome.
Exactly
so it's
right.
Starburst all pink strawberry drink mix with 6 Coronas, lime, and tequila.
What is in that? It's grape juice. It's lime juice. It's vodka. This
Ginger
much
ale.
vodka and ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Better, but not great. Okay, so now
I think
Here we go.
I think we're ruining relationships.
try this guy right here. Here you go.
Yeah,
this
give that.
is from Tony.
And that's from
It's the
Tony.
Gran
And it was
Malo.
red, white, and blue before he poured it.
That
into
is
the glass.
true.
That's a
That
good
is
point.
true. It was. But listen, you're gonna enjoy that.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see.
Mhm.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. We have Kevin Acee, our Padres insider, San Diego Sports 760, joining us on the other side, our best friend.
This update is presented by the Jim Betrell Real Estate Team. We will start off here with the Padres, who had a rough one yesterday, losing to the Rangers 7-0. Dylan Cease, tough night on the mound, and the Padres mustered just 2 hits in the loss. 2 more against the Rangers today and tomorrow before the Pods come back home for a 3-game series with the D-backs. In the NBA this morning, Lakers, LeBron James agreed to a 2-year, $104 million deal this coming 1 week after his son was drafted to the Lakers with the 55th overall pick. Would you like to know what your home would sell for today? Get a simple text message with your home's value by texting your address to 855-600-6000. You'll get no phone call, just a text. Jim Betrell has the buyers. Simply text your address to 855-600-6000.
That is correct. Our best friend in the whole wide world, our Padres insider. He writes for the UT. He hangs out with us on the reg. Mr. Kevin Acee joining us right now. Kevin, how are you, buddy? Yeah, good. Hey, should I be or we be concerned at all that all of a sudden the Padres don't have an offense again, or this is cool?
Kev, would you say you're a little sad that you're not going to be in San Diego for the 4th of July? Because we're just sad that you're not going to party with us.
Yeah. What?
No, I'm just... Yeah, I know it. And it's a bummer.
Wait, are you getting some Texas barbecue, though? Why? Why wouldn't
I talked
you?
to him about this on Monday. He's like, I don't need to go sit in a line with 40 people to just get Texas barbecue. I'm on the road all the time. I don't need to do any of the touristy stuff.
But it's Texas barbecue, Kev.
You know what? I missed the first part of this conversation because I was out
passing out drinks on a bar cart Wednesday.
Yeah. We've been drinking all morning, and I'm exhausted, Kevin.
That's actually not a joke, Kevin. This is a Bar Cart Wednesday brought to you by Keg and Bottle.
But I am. Well,
yeah, and then we'll
That's not a bad name.
Yeah, Bar Cart Monday. Bar Cart Monday works.
Yeah, that does work. Yeah, BCM.
yeah.
Unless that's trademark and taken.
Well,
Okay,
I'll check the web address.
Hey, you actually should. BCM.com. Kevin Acee joining us, best friend of the show, our Padres insider. So you're in Tejas. You saw what we all saw yesterday, which was not good. But the Padres have done good things too. And so I ask you the question that we've asked you many times over and over again. Do the Padres, in your mind, are they more the team we saw last night or the team we saw in the front end of the Boston series?
Kevin Acee joining us here. And Kevin, in 24 minutes out there in Arlington, you want to go to 2761 Washington Boulevard. That's the home of Texas Jack's Barbecue. If you want to swing by there, do a quick review of whatever, and you pick anything off the menu and just tell us how it is. Are you good with that? Can you Uber to that?
Yeah, brisket maybe.
Well, brisket, yeah, brisket be good.
Some
good
smoked
Tony.
sausages.
Ooh, yes. Beef short rib bone in.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
bone in.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
The whole press box will thank you.
Just
Listen,
slathered in sauce.
how about this? A barbecue medley meat sampler.
Yep.
Holy
Yeah.
God. I mean,
What are we talking about?
sounds like Father's Day all over again.
Prime brisket double cheeseburger? What? Yeah.
Kevin,
listen.
reading it is only theater of the mind. It's experiencing it that we're looking after. And we can't. We're not in Arlington.
Listen.
But guess who is, Kay?
Yeah, exactly.
It's you.
And by the way, as I'm scrolling through this menu, there's one thing on here I don't know what this is. Cucumber salad?
No.
Never. What is? I don't know what
No.
that. I don't know. I would
Right.
skip that. I would skip that, Kevin. You
Do
know what
they
we need from
barbecue
you?
it first?
Yeah, I would hope so. Hope there's barbecue sauce. that would be hilarious.
You better not.
Yeah, you do not. It is the GD 4th of July. You are not getting a cucumber salad, Kevin. You know what we do need though is a keyword or key phrase from you, because we have Rolling Stone tickets we're giving away, and yeah.
It's a big deal.
So we need you to throw out some sort of keyword for people to call in with those, or to win those tickets. Yeah.
That's perfect. That's perfect. The key word is cucumber. If you want to win Rolling Stones tickets, take that keyword, stick it in your pocket, and then just hang on to it for a second.
Kevin, when
both
is you
hands.
Darvish pitch again?
You're going to need it. Wait, what'd you just say?
When does you? Okay.
Oh, jeez. Why,
Like
far
after the break?
Our interview with Padres Talk?
I just need to know.
Okay.
Hey, you know what, Kevin? Would you say that this show is your premier destination for Padres information? Yeah. All right. Isolate that. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And that's all we needed out of him.
Right.
Kevin, we'll see you. We'll see you in a week.
Yeah, we love you. Wow. We are doing it right here on a Bar Cart Wednesday.
He had no idea, but that entire interview was just so we could get him agreeing that we are the premier destination for Padres information.
That's right.
Big Rich, TD, and Fletch.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome, San Diego.
Exactly.
You're not getting that kind of talk elsewhere.
Man, they'll probably write that on a bus. You'll see driving around downtown.
You're damn right.
Yeah. Then our faces on it.
Yeah.
Manny, Mo, and Jack right underneath it. All brought to you by Keg and Bottle. 10 locations all throughout San Diego County.
I hope everybody got the code word. We're not going to repeat it again. But coming up next, we're going to have, I think, another drink.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy. It's easy. I'll make the base for this one moonshine rather than base of the last one tequila.
Oh my God.
And we'll see if we can get Trav a little redder.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, done.
I'll tell you what,
redder, yeah.
I didn't know how the first day back was gonna go from vacation. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the best day of my life.
It's a lot like the last day you were here.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah.
Right.
Big Rich, TD, and Fletch, everyone back in their chairs. We continue on a Bar Cart Wednesday brought to you by Keg and Bottle next.
Wow.
Gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Do we just get a Growing Pains jingle?
Okay. That may be our new show open. Big Rich, TD, and Fletch with you on a Bar Cart Wednesday, brought to you by Keg and Bottle.
Kendall and I are not pregnant.
We
we're not
don't know.
We do.
100% sure.
Right.
By the way, if you have that code phrase that Kevin Acee dropped on us a little bit earlier on, you're going to want that in about 3 minutes when you find out what time to call.
Okay. Good call.
Yeah.
Good
so
call.
those Rolling Stones tickets on the line, you just need the code phrase, which now that I'm remembering what the code phrase was, I'm very proud of Kevin.
I am too.
He is our best friend. There's no question about it. Also, probably our better friend. In fact, our longer term friend.
Yeah.
Tony Kanja, owner, operator, Keg and Bottle.
Feeling warm and fuzzy on July 3rd.
Well, can't help ourselves because if there's nothing more gives us a full blown.
Where you going with this?
Well, look, the point is,
where are we headed?
Like the sound Kevin Acee said when you mentioned Rolling Stones. He went, oh.
He did do that.
How about with the background music? I want to echo what Trav said earlier. That was warm and fuzzy.
Oh, come on now.
No,
come
that,
on.
That almost brought tears to my eyes.
Oh, please, man.
Honestly, like as Americans, we don't like lift each other up enough and realize how blessed we are.
Yeah.
Right.
We're super blessed. We all grew up. We not all have grown up in this country, but I came from a foreign country, and to be in this country, have the land of opportunity to see my parents cross the river, cross the pond with $2,000 in their pocket, build this empire of 12 stores. Right? It's the American dream, guys.
Dude,
Yeah.
So thank you for everyone that's made that possible all along the way. You guys were mentioning a bunch of young 20-year-olds. Amazing that we've been able to do this, and God bless all of you for coming into my life. It's been a great experience this last year.
Here, buddy. Yeah. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, Tony. Which, by the way, coming together to write a Declaration of Independence and a Constitution that is still used today. That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. If you
Absolutely.
look at all the fail safes and the checks and the balances that they were able to put together in 1776.
Yeah.
And honestly, we just have to go back to those times, because right now everyone's kind of going in different directions of fighting against each other. We got to put that all aside and just be one big unit, kind of like we were when red, white, and blue happened right after 9/11. That tragedy brought our country together.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you said it right. And as a son of immigrants and seeing what the American story can do for people who, with great effort and freedom can accomplish. I mean, that's really what this country offers. If you bring effort, you will have the freedom to do whatever you need to do to figure out your path. I love it. I love this holiday. It's always a great time for me and my family, and I hope everybody gets to enjoy it as much as we're enjoying it the day before the actual holiday, because Tony Kanja is plying us now with moonshine.
That's right. So this is good old smoky moonshine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
It's
Cherry
red
moonshine?
cherries in there as well. That will be our garnish. But the base in our last red, white, and blue drink was tequila.
Oh yeah, it was the Grand Malo.
Yep. And right now it's going to be moonshine.
It was a spicy
And
tamarindo.
he's just pouring right from the jar.
Tequila. You could get that
Right.
at Keg and Bottle.
Before we sample the moonshine, boys, let's hear from Unc Pappy himself on the land of the free.
Let me explain something.
Yeah, baby.
I love that guy so much.
Same.
So that's I don't even know what to call this dude. He lives
Unc
somewhere.
Pappy.
Unc Pappy.
UNC Pappy.
He lives somewhere on a swamp or a lake.
I think he lives in the swamp.
He does?
I've never seen.
He's in the bayou?
I think he's in a swamp. Like that's his home. He's like an alligator. He just sleeps in there.
Here we
Oh,
go.
wow. Look at here
Wow.
we go.
Okay. Drinks are getting passed out by Tony.
All right,
Tony, are
one.
you going to UFC 304?
I don't know about that one. Dana was generous enough to get me tickets for 303. I sat floor seats, literally 3 rows behind him. Donald Trump Jr. was there.
We saw Vince Vaughn was there.
Vince Vaughn was there.
But
Famous little football player was there, little quarterback.
Right. Right.
UFC 303 was also one of the sickest cards of all time. The Alex Pereira knockout with the right leg kick was badass. And then earlier in the round, I don't know if you were there yet. Were you there for the 34-second knockout?
I was not.
Oh, you missed it. That was sick too.
I saw the replays. Is insane.
And so you went to Power Slap the day before.
Day before Power Slap. That was my first time doing that. Super interesting.
Did you meet Paige Van Zandt?
I did not.
There was a spread put on there.
There was a spread put on there. There was a bigger spread the next day at UFC.
Really?
But the slap was amazing. Actually, Anthony flew back went to Chicago with one of the guys that got knocked out. I'll show you the video. Just one slap. The guy just was laid out.
Wow.
Just amazing to see in person.
I'm going through our text chain. So we have a group text between, it's the three of us, Tony, and our sales guy, Dom Giamacarena. And you lived an entire life over a weekend.
Right.
You did
that was
so many
funny.
things.
Oh my goodness. And then we did the beach club.
Yeah.
There was videos from the beach club. And,
If you have more videos and you wanted to share them, I mean, you can.
Also, if you want to take us next time.
That's what I was going with. If you were going to 304, are we going to 304?
Right?
No, we got to wait for 306 in the sphere.
Oh my gosh.
We'll shoot him a message and see what the man says.
306 in the sphere.
How about
would be
gambling
insane.
afterwards?
My gosh. So
he's famous, by the way, Dana White, for the types of blackjack hands he'll play, and that's his game, blackjack.
You know what he was playing? He was playing Baccarat this time.
Oh, he was?
No way.
Yeah.
Winning or losing?
Banker player. It was pretty public because there was a lot of things recorded there. So I don't think I'm saying anything that
out of school,
out of school or out of line. But he was betting some pretty substantial amounts, and then the substantial amounts got bigger.
Yeah,
and then he would bet a large amount just to take it home, and he got smacked like a natural 9 and lost like literally 250 grand per hand a couple of times, and then he built it back up. He walked away winning, but to watch someone bet 250,
$250,000 on a hand of baccarat.
Yeah.
Oh,
golly!
I'll tell you right now. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool.
If you have that kind of money, you have some FU money.
I get queasy when I see like a $25 minimum at a blackjack table.
Yeah.
We got to tell them the time to call.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So at exactly 8:57, if you want to win those Rolling Stone tickets, last pair.
That's it.
All you got to do is call in at 8:57 at 877-767-4760, and you got to be the caller who mentions the code word that Kevin Acee dropped on all of us like a hammer. It was a big old code word. He was excited about these Stones tickets, but you got to wait till 8:57.
Whoa, don't call yet.
Yeah.
Don't call yet.
We see some of you with itchy trigger fingers out there. Okay, so
I've already sipped on this drink and it's good.
So have I.
This drink,
man.
How did you make this again? You used the Old Smoky Moonshine.
I used Old Smoky Moonshine for my red. I use this Slime Liquor Blue Soda.
Okay.
The old keg model.
Okay.
And then the moonshine was the spirit. You're looking at 100 proof right there. Garnished with the cherry from in there, and then for the blue, we also use a lime sticker.
Yeah.
Liquor.
Eat the cherry.
And then you got to eat the cherry because it's been sitting in the.
I haven't even thought of that. Hang on.
I can't.
That's the second one I finished in total. Hang on.
I'm digging. I lost it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That is strong. You got to see Rich's face. You got to log in and watch this.
Oh, I did not expect that.
I didn't either.
Oh my god. Yes. It doesn't taste like cherry at all.
Wow. Whose idea was that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. The moonshine tastes a lot better than the cherries.
The cherry's been soaking up some moonshine.
Yeah,
apparently there's no alcohol. Yeah, there's no alcohol in the moonshine. It's all in the cherry.
Wow. God. Wow. Okay. Well,
that actually
don't eat the cherry.
That actually tastes like nail polish remover.
Hey, gang.
Wow.
Just the cherry.
Do you think the Padres win today?
They have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
That's our Padres, guys.
Back and
win
forth
11, lose by 7. No big deal.
Are you holding a gun to my head?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Question:
Wow.
looking into the future, by the trade deadline, will they have a new pitcher, and will it be a big splashy trade?
They will have multiple new middle relief arms, no new starters.
Okay, interesting.
And are they splashy? No.
One of them maybe. The
I
White
think-
Sox dude that Danny Vietti was telling us
Oh,
about.
yeah.
I think it has to be splashy. They've spent some money in the past, and they've got some room.
Yeah.
I don't think they're spending anything, Tony.
I think they need.
I think they need to. I don't think they do though.
Last question: LeBron and his son, do they play together on the same court more than a couple games?
Oh yeah, hands down.
Absolutely.
Agree with
Yeah.
that too.
Game one.
We'll be back Monday. See ya.